Alrighty.
Yes.
Then who remembers what happened last time?
Oh, I don't have my notes up.
Oh man,
Yeah.
we researched the type of moths. We looked into Solomon and Black a little bit. We went back into the rooms. Did we broke into the hard drive?
Mm-hmm.
Do we have a record of that somewhere?
I'm trying to see if I took notes of it.
I think we
That
took
was
the hard
about
drive the first time we came there, and it was
yeah,
about the tortured painter who lived there.
yeah,
We
William
did,
Meyer.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
William
Yeah, we also
Meyer.
learned that he had like another place he was supposed to stay, and it didn't work out, and they offered him like a discounted rate to stay there.
We found a possible gathering place for what I'm calling the Cult of the Moth, because if we don't have any other information right now to say it's not that, which is the bar on floor 6 of the hotel,
Uh-huh.
which seemed like it was sort of in use, or at least more in use than the rest of the floor, except for the murder room, of course.
Had been
Oh, and
used.
don't forget haunted photos. Haunted body guy who was looking at me. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think did we have any shenanigans with the doors this time? Last time? That's just the first time, I think.
No, but there
Something.
was the disembodied voice of a like room service attendant that you didn't find, as well as doors were opening and closing by themselves, just no teleportation happened. As well as towards the end, we heard and saw a tiger. Or a lion, I mean.
That's right, it was a lion, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Which we quickly fled the scene from.
Listen, this isn't Dungeons and Dragons. I'm not here to fight a fucking lion. They don't pay me enough.
I think we shot through a lock at one point.
Yes.
Regardless, we left we definitely left some evidence on the 6th floor. It would be tenuous to try and go there again. After having basically left the place several doors open or unlocked.
We also stole booze. I think. And a suit, although I don't know how much they're like paying attention to the stock of the forgotten tailor shop.
Yeah, there was a sort of forgotten tailor shop, full of fabrics that lit up our anomaly detectors when we looked at them, being made into similar items of, clothing that could be worn for both men and women of all size. I suppose non-binaries in between as well. Folks.
We stole some of the fabric, including an entire fucking suit, and I'm pretty sure little brother still kept a piece of it, because of course he did. And we left off going towards the basement of the death house.
We left off going to another Solomon in Black built location. A notorious location in the Greenwich Village location in Manhattan, known as the House of Death.
What a lovely name. I'm sure it's perfectly fine.
Charming name.
Not evocative of anything.
That was the home of a number of notable people through its time. I believe I relayed a story, several stories about a couple of people who lived there who all had murders or nasty occurrences happen there. as well as a famous writer, whose name eludes me. I forego.
Mark Twain?
Mark Twain. Yep,
Yep.
that's his name. He has a real name. That's not his real name.
It's the one he's known by.
But yeah, that's his pen name. That's
His
the one he's known
pseudonym.
by. Who called this place a home? We found the remnants of a family. It seemed like this place had not been inhabited for maybe 4 or 5 years at this point, and had turned into a little bit of a homeless den, a squatter residence. But yeah, we made our way up, but we didn't make our way down. Though in some of the upstairs rooms, we did find some signatures of some famous people rotting away on the walls. And I do believe that since earlier this morning had gone to the super early in the morning had gone to the plaza, and then we kind of slept all day and then had formulated our stuff, that it is actually evening time right now. As you guys were going through this, it was starting to get a little bit towards the end of the day, probably like 7 p.m. or so. Though you guys are well rested. You don't have to rest this night if you have further investigations to do, but the way that you have kind of slept makes it so it's the evening time, but you're wide awake.
And I believe we were heading towards the basement because we had kind of thoroughly looked upstairs, I want to say, at that point. Or at least as thorough as we could be.
At the very least, we gave it a look. We haven't really been very thorough with the basement.
We haven't even been down there yet, I don't think, so yeah. Does anyone have anything else they can think of that they want to check upstairs?
Not that I know of.
I know that's kind of open-ended anyway. I mean, listen, as long as the staircase doesn't rot, does nothing saying we can't check again before we leave, so.
Mm-hmm.
Finn is just following around with the camera.
Then let's head to the basement unless anyone says otherwise.
Otherwise, I'm just kidding. It was a joke.
I swear to God.
Okay. You guys, I'm going to put on not rock music.
I think Ren is in scamp energy.
Hmm?
Hey, Livy, would you be able to go on push to talk? I
Are
think I
you
can-
hearing my roommates and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can probably do that. Let's see. One second.
It was. Fucked it up.
But anyway, yeah, you guys can make your way back down to the first floor, start to look around a little bit, and try and find a way down to the basement. It is kind of hidden back around, back through the kitchen and kind of around a side door, as typically, the bottom floor of a New York City house like this would be reserved for like a sort of servants area, to be quite honest. Like, they would have a subterranean dwelling. That's why a lot of these buildings are separated into separate apartment buildings these days, is because you would have all of the amenities that you would need down below on the basement floor, and then the regular tenant of the house would go in through those raised kind of entranceways that you see that are super prominent. So you can kind of make your way around to find out that the bottom part of this house has actually been renovated at one point to not be connected to the top heart of the house. So you kind of have to go outside, and then there's a really dilapidated looking back door that you could kind of try and make your way into, or what seems to be a boarded up front door if you wanted to try and bash your way in from the front street. You could do either.
Probably the alleyway option, if that is what was being said, is probably better. Just so it's harder to get seen. Because there's like always
Yeah.
fucking people in New York City.
Definitely not the front door.
So yeah, we'll see if we can sort of push our way. Could we grab like Nira from the other?
Yeah, can we borrow Nira for a second?
Girly from the other campaign.
Just to bust down a door, Nira style, you know?
Mm-mm.
I think Nira style is literally just busting down a door, so.
So we're just kind of pushing in this dilapidated wood, like mossy wooden door that kind of holds up the back stairwell down.
I feel like it would be a soft crunch. That's the type of wood that I'm picturing.
Oh yeah, it's not too hard to do this. It's just going to be that you got to kind of push everything out of the way. Yeah, you push in through this moss-covered door to see a typical creepy basement covered in moss. Empty and half-full paint cans kind of litter the walls, as well as, like, you know, tools and abandoned things. This place reeks of mold as you kind of stand at the entryway, though.
Tie something around my face, and I mean, I'll grab my flashlight, start going in first, unless someone else wants to.
I just want to say, Livy, if you have been talking, we haven't heard you yet.
I have put on push to talk.
Okay.
So
Was just making sure it worked, in case you wanted
Yeah.
to say, in case you wanted to put anything. Yeah. Are you all heading down?
Mm-hmm.
I guess so.
Finn will attempt to go second with the camera.
Yeah. Pushing your way down, this place is damp, yucky, covered in mold, like all around on the walls. There is what seems to be old, broken down furniture, empty tools. Why don't you all make me a check?
Just 1d6
This
style.
would be observation, so actually all of you would get 2d6.
Hey. Oh, dude, fucking Pascal out here with the fucking seeing. I think Pascal can actually ask Nira to come over now.
Tiny bulldozer, please help.
Yeah, Pascal. You actually notice this right away. You are coming down this stairwell, and clear as day to you on the opposite side, though it is kind of piled over, there's a shift in the what used to be wallpaper down here, where it looks like, honestly, you can see the outline of a door behind where something has been plastered over. And with how you think of it, you could just kind of give it a push.
Sure am. Just two hands. Just like, okay. A little bit of body leaning
Yeah,
into it.
you push this, and the plaster kind of cracks and creaks a little bit, but you can tell that this is clearly a facade made to hide like a door that leads to somewhere. It's heavy and made out of wood, but you push it aside, and before you, down into the darkness, is a stairwell.
All right, guys. See, New York has its
Okay.
charm.
The briefing did warn about infinite stairwells. Be careful.
Is there any like, okay, this is a fucking long shot. Any like spray paint cans that might still be viable in here?
There are some old buckets of paint, but they look like they've been here since the 50s.
Okay.
Shit.
They're old. They're
I was
old.
trying to think if we have anything that would like let us mark where we've been in case it's like a loop staircase scenario. But I don't think we have anything bigger than maybe like a Sharpie.
There is a lot of debris and stuff covering the floor or the stair as you kind of peer down in. These look pretty
Can
old.
Flash a flashlight.
I also have 3 cameras. We left one at the hotel, so I only have 3 with me. But we could we could walk until we hit a turn maybe, and then place it at the turn.
Can we see
That's
the
an idea.
bottom of this one at all?
Yeah, flashing a flashlight down.
Peering your flashlight down there, you can see that these steps seem, they're not like necessarily made, they're carved from
Oh shit.
the bedrock until a point where you can see down below there's maybe some dirt walls. But the stairwell descends probably 40, 50 feet. So it's kind of hard to see way down to the bottom. You don't see anything, but you do see that there is a bottom.
Okay.
At some point towards the bottom, it turns to a sort of muddier, dirty kind of cave system, though.
All right, someone else shine a flashlight down. I'll go until you can't see me anymore.
Do you want to go by yourself? Is that
Finn
what-
is pointing the camera down the steps with the flashlight attachment on it so that it can see you the whole time you go down.
Hey, he's got me. I'm gonna start walking down.
Anyone who's not going down at this moment, you could probably see because you all rolled 5s, that his legs are kind of like shaking just a little bit. Like he looks a little nervous as
Oh.
Pascal goes down.
I feel like
Whistle.
Arachne would follow, but like several stairs back. Just so she
Just
doesn't
hear
want people
whistling.
going alone.
One of the a French song, just whistling it, going down.
You guys are... So all of you are descending?
I
As
think
you-
so.
No, I am.
As you make it about 20 feet down this stairwell, you guys are going at an agonizingly slow rate, just like creeping down this obviously spooky staircase. There is, for a second, you kind of hear like the screeching of metal. And the earth kind of rumbles a little bit. And then the subway car has passed.
Oh.
Ah, New York. God, I love it.
Always alive, sometimes literally.
But yeah, about halfway down, you kind of reckon that you're at that height of the subway, and whatever subway station is very close, you can hear the screeching of the metal. And then you kind of finally hit the bottom and shine your flashlight around to see that there's a long tunnel that goes maybe 30 feet towards a metal grate, beyond which you can see what seems to be a dark tunnel running
Right, so-
parallel or like perpendicular to the one that you are.
The way I have it imagined so far is that we are like effectively fire lining down this staircase to like our max vision, right?
Well, that's what I'm thinking too.
So how long is it actually for us to like is anyone still able to be near the top while this is happening, and all of us still like maintain a line of eye contact, or
To have somebody be all the way up at the top of the staircase?
so? Yeah, like imagine like us fire lining out down the stairs, and we're like for max vision basically. So,
Like over the widest area?
You can only see like 20 feet down the stairs. Then like someone's at 20 feet, and then the next person's 20 feet past that person. The other person's 20 feet past that person. Are we at the end of the stairs, or is it like?
Yeah, it's like a 50-foot staircase.
Okay.
Gotcha.
It's a 50-foot staircase that ends at a tunnel that runs to essentially a subway tunnel behind a gate.
Like we can see a station or a track kind of thing?
You can see like the empty void that would be a subway tunnel, and just heard a train run through it.
Start looking down here. So it's dark, but we have our flashlights, and you said there's just like it's an open space right now.
Correct. So you kind of here. I'll just draw it. Come down a big staircase, and then there's a bit of a hallway.
Mhm.
End of it, behind which is a train.
Gotcha.
And it's running kind of perpendicular to the whole structure.
Holy sh- Gotcha.
So it's just a big spooky hallway that leads to a subway tunnel.
Oh, it just dead ends there.
It ends at a wrought iron gate that looks kind of old.
An iron gate, you said. Walks over to the iron gate. I'm assuming it's locked, or there's like a lock on.
There's a padlock on it.
Yeah.
It actually looks like there's a padlock on it, and it's locked from the other side. Like somebody has, like a worker from New York City or something has come along and just padlocked this shut, so that nobody can come down and do what you are doing to get into the subway tunnel.
Gotcha.
Do you want me to pick it?
Right, can you pick a padlock?
Yeah,
Looks
for
like
sure.
it's,
Mm-hmm.
moves out of the way, but like very grand bow out kind of motion. Moves out.
Arachne curtsies and picks up the padlock. And flubs it hard. Big style. Can she try one more time?
Flashes the light directly.
Sure.
Like
I could hear the hesitation. Doesn't the dice tell a story? Oh!
Sure, you're able to get this pretty old padlock unbuckled and undo the chain, and you have access to the A line in the New York subway system. Every now and again, as you kind of stand here, there is a subway train that goes by.
And is it like now we are in the tunnel with it?
You could be if you wanted to step out. There's a kind of service pathway that runs up and down this tunnel that covers about 100 miles of tunnels under New York City.
oh Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
They're all interconnected in various ways. It doesn't look like this entrance has been used in a long time, though.
Obvious question. Any moth iconography anywhere?
Why don't you make a roll and kind of look around? You can do 2.
Oh. Six.
As you kind of, right after the gate, you can tell that this gate has been installed after the tunnel was installed, specifically to keep people from, you know, coming into wherever this originates from and getting down into the subway system exactly like how you did. But on the other side of the tunnel, it seems about as old as this line, this A line that runs through here, which is one of the older tunnel systems. And you do kind of make out some symbolism beneath all of the muck carved into one of the tunnels is that very specific moth symbol.
Okay. I'm gonna point it out. There, that's moth.
Finn's gonna make sure to get a good shot of it on the camera. Is it visible from not going inside? Like, can I be in the hallway still?
It's kind of at the very edge of where the hallway meets the subway track. So no.
Guess he
You gotta go all the way down and then to the end of it, right where the subway tunnel is, to get this footage.
Do it for the vine, you know?
I see it through.
Yeah, he'll go down and get it then.
You also get great footage of some pretty huge rats as they scurry off with your flashlights.
I feel like those of us that grew up kind of in around New York are like, as long as it doesn't bite me, or link up with 117 other rats into a giant ball of king rat, then, or rat king. So, does that the image, does it indicate like a direction to go in this tunnel? Perhaps I can't remember if that was specified.
Not really. It just marks this tunnel as used by this group, or being constructed by, perhaps. You do, while you're down here in this subway tunnel, kind of get that same weird, eerie feeling that you guys had when you were in the plaza.
Anomaly detector?
It's a good idea. You have one?
I should, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Alright.
It's either me or Kestrel has the one that I have.
I feel like I remember at
I
one
don't-
point last session you gave yours to Kestrel and then
That's
I
what I'm
gave
thinking.
mine to to you.
Oh, okay.
That's what happened.
Okay.
Well, hey, if I have one, I'll happily use it.
This whole ancient bricks that you have here, not ancient, that's the wrong word. These old bricks that you see here do light up in the same way that the bricks that you found in the attic or in the closet of the Plaza Hotel light up. They're made out of this same, like, city stone. Like, it was mined from the city here.
Is there any that are like loose enough to take?
These old bricks, I'm sure you can find chunks of it, yeah.
Yeah, let's get a chunk. Chunk of brick.
You had the chance to take full bricks earlier and you didn't do it.
That was stealing from the property that we're supposed to be investigating. This is
Yeah,
a
we wouldn't do
dilapidated
that.
home. Not even. This is a
But yeah.
dilapidated subway tunnel.
But the whole subway tunnel kind of lights up this same anomalous nature.
Is this that weird brown stone that they've used for a lot of New England?
It is, actually. It's sandstone.
Okay.
Pardon me for asking maybe a stupid question. I'm not from this city. Is this standard to just like have train tunnel access in your home?
I mean, it isn't. It isn't. There's a lot of really old buildings in this city.
This, New York is definitely the concrete and now brick jungle. You never know what you're gonna get.
So this is like we could find other houses like this that just like have a basement with this.
Oh.
I mean, technically, any place with a basement and owners with enough tenacity could probably, depending on the location, yeah, could make a connection like this.
I was more wondering if maybe we should see if more properties made by these people have a. I forget their names already. I'm bad with names.
Black something in black, Solomon in black.
Solomon and Black.
Are there any other? So like, that staircase was pretty straight, right?
Correct.
So we would have some idea where we actually still technically were. Are there any? Does the tunnel run like parallel with the streets?
They run all over the place. This specific one does run, well, yeah, I mean, they run in all sorts of different directions. It's kind of hard to tell where the street is from where you are.
There's streets in every direction in this city, right? I mean...
Yeah, there's streets in every direction in this city, and there's subway tracks in every direction in this city.
Some of it is, the streets are grid-like, but not all of them, I know. What direction from the house upstairs would the next closest Solomon and Black building be?
That you know of? Probably that prison building, the Jefferson Market that you learned about.
I'm trying to picture how close it was.
I can put us back on the in Manhattan.
Alright everyone, in case you've never dealt with potential infinite staircases before, all you have to do is walk backwards. You're gonna do this interesting little skip backwards motion, where you do like, you know, you're left, right, and you're going up a step, but then you're gonna immediately go right, left into the next step, and it's gonna be like double jumping backwards, and you'll just keep going, and you'll be at the top.
Pascal vigorously taking notes. Like, okay.
Finn actually does this like weird, like almost ritualistic dance where he like hops backwards up the steps, and it looks relatively quick. It's not like, you know, gaining speed infinitely or anything, but it is faster than a normal walking up the stairs.
Did you skip to the end of the level?
Let's find out.
A, B. Start. Up, down.
It doesn't look that far.
Not at all.
Is it possible for us to walk in that general direction down the tunnel?
Sure.
Do we think
Why don't one
it
of
would
you
go that
make
way?
me a check to see if you can figure that out?
One of the people who's from here.
Well, that ain't me, so.
I'm about to say, doesn't you?
You! Pascal, do it.
Okay. Would that be a 2D?
That would be a 2D or a 3 if you want.
3, because I want to risk it for them.
Ooh! Oh, and it's not the it is the highest. No, it's not the highest. You're
It's
good.
not. Yeah, you're pretty sure that this tunnel that you're looking at, you could take it left down this way and head towards where you kind of want to get to.
Okay.
Onward march, everyone. Just like, oh yeah, no, definitely we can make it. We get over there. Come on, everybody.
Let's
You are
go.
taking, by the way, like a service worker trail on the side of the subway path that is only like 3 feet wide.
Oh God. So does that mean that if one comes by?
Single file. No, I mean, if a train comes by, you'll be like super close to it. But I mean, this is designed to be able to be walkable.
That's what this is for.
Yeah.
And it, in fact, at some point does come along and you see the bright and shiny faces of a number of people on the New York subway as it speeds past you. You're no more than a couple of feet away from the people on the subway. So.
Oh my god. Yeah, see, that freaks me out. Not Pascal so much. Pascal's like, huh, wow, yeah, no, that'd be horrible if we leaned a little bit further that way. But Ren, freaking out. No, don't even like the image in my head. Nah. Awful. Lead on. Just...
So you follow it about, you reckon, a mile or so until you come to a station, a literal station. There's this, like, between you and the next destination is a subway station where you see a train pull in, people get on, people get off, and then the train pulls out. Like right around this corner area.
I forget, where were we going again? Down this way, guys? Was it?
We were hoping to try and see if we could get to the courthouse, I think.
Gotcha.
Right?
Yeah,
Am I
I
wrong
was
on that?
wondering. Are we going here?
I thought that was. Oh, Tanny's on the phone real quick. But I'm pretty sure that's where we were headed. Was the Jefferson Courthouse slash the prison.
So we get around the corner, so like here-ish. Well, I'm assuming that corner.
You make it to the subway right on this corner here.
Cool. Okay.
And there's a station. So you would either have to
Ooh.
make your way up through the station and then try and get back into the tunnel, or sprint across the subway tunnel.
Then you want to run across.
We have to cross? Is that what you're saying?
Have to
Mhm.
sprint across. Finn, you want to run?
So, like, you're in a subway tunnel, right? You're walking, and the way that a subway platform works is that, like, you know, people load up,
Mm-hmm.
and there's not really, like, a direct tunnel that takes you, like, a service worker entrance. You would have to go, like, up into the station, and then use, like, a worker entrance on the other side. This only gets you so far.
So you see as he like panically looks around, trying to make sure that he's not gonna get hit by a fucking train, and then just books it, and
Yeah.
we're climbing up like into like the actual station area. Is that right?
That is, yeah, you can do
Yeah.
that, yeah.
He like runs over and like dives and slides on his belly like a penguin, leaving the water to try and like make sure he is nowhere near a train.
Wow.
Listen, Pascal's like, he did it.
A couple of people kind of give you some weird looks as you guys climb up off the tracks, but
Scurrying, just fucking like, oh god, like it's not
It's
coming.
New
Okay,
York.
let's go.
Arachne looks at him like, mind your business. And
most people just, yeah, okay.
Pascal, 2-finger forehead salute. We did that. All right. Hello.
You see his Finn's like putting on a baseball cap, throwing on some aviators,
Oh
pulling the
my
jacket
God.
over everything.
There he
like,
goes, our boy.
Puts the camera away. Realizes that the baseball cap he put on says Ghost Locker, takes it off and grabs a different one and puts that on instead.
How many hats you got in there?
Two, one for on camera, one for off camera.
Mm. So, where is the station? I was on a phone call, so sorry if I miss that. The courthouse. How close are we to that at this station?
Like right across the road. So you could technically pop up and go outside and go to the Jefferson Courthouse, or you could try and get back into like through like a worker entrance and get back down into the subway tunnel.
I kind of feel like
Or you could hop back down onto the tracks and kind of sprint and then get back up on there if you tried, but...
I mean, that's what Arachne would do. I can't speak for everybody else.
I think that sounds like a awesome. Let's try it.
Because if there's like a sneaky... It'll be easier to be sneaky from the side where there's no people than the side that's like full of people. Is my thought. So if there's like a... From this station, perhaps another way. Does the tunnel point exactly in the direction of the courthouse from here? Do we know?
Yeah.
Okay.
The one that you're on, yeah.
Do we ever get a clipboard?
Reaching into his bag, he pulls out a clipboard, and on the back of it, it says "Ghost Locker."
I love the merch.
Everything's branded.
God.
Hey, could I get a water bottle when we get back?
There's like a box in the van.
Cool, thank you. Always need a new water bottle.
We got tote bags too. You guys want tote bags?
Yes.
I can
Please.
like load them up. We got
God.
t-shirts.
Give me, please. I want to listen.
As long as Ethan doesn't get any.
Do you have any pens that will work for 14 minutes? Before running out of ink and drying up?
They work. To my knowledge, all the pens work for like the whole time until the ink's gone.
Wow. High quality merch.
They gave me one of the test pens, and I've been using it since season 1.
Wow. So she's gonna take the clipboard and try to hide the fact that it's merch, and start walking to the other side of the tunnel, looking like she's inspecting something or pointing things out at her group. Like, would you look at that? We need to, and then see if they can hop down and without anybody looking. Because I feel like even having a modicum of looking like you're supposed to be there, people in New York don't give a shit.
Okay. She kind of act like you're supposed to be here and make your way over. You are getting some weird looks from an NYPD officer.
Oh shit.
Well,
who's
not hop
stationed
down
in this terminal.
in front of them. Probably.
Here.
Every time you point at something, you notice that Finn, not with the camcorder, with a normal like, we'll have to develop this film camera. We'll just snap a picture.
How busy is the station?
It's like 8 p.m. I guess after you walked a mile, it's probably more like 8:30. So, I mean, there are still a number of people here. I mean, there's maybe 30, 40 people waiting for their train.
Is the cop like staring at us?
He's watching everybody.
Okay. Could we try to time it for maybe when a train is getting there? Or that would be bad, isn't it? Because the train would go right by where we need to go. So we'd be blocked at that point.
Right.
How quick can I pick a lock? Is there like a gate with a lock that we could pick so that we could just walk through instead of jumping down and up?
You can try and find like a service entrance. Yeah, I'd say there is. Yeah, it's probably locked up.
Okay. Can I risk it to try to pick it in a way that makes it look like I'm just having trouble with the key? do 3d6 instead of 2?
Let's see, you can maybe get the rest of your people to kind of stand around you, behind you, as you kind of crouch down.
Okay. I'm gonna risk it. It's not the highest. So I got a 5 as my second dice.
Okay.
Alrighty, you guys kind of are able to get in here, I'll say. Find your way back down into the service entrance and are able to continue down the way.
Can I say we're still trying to keep an active eye out for those moth images? Just to see if there's any kind of like, here is a door to use for our group for our nefarious deeds.
Nothing that you've seen so far, but you can keep your eyes out for it.
Yeah.
I will be right back, real quick.
Okay. Is there anything... No, this is more like official, actual signage from like the subway, the transit authority or whatever, that says like, in here is restricted because it is an entrance to the courthouse.
We probably would have saw something like that. We're not supposed to be over here.
Yeah. You never know.
Authorized personnel only.
Exactly. We're already in that section, technically.
Sorry, I finally got my food.
What'd you get?
Ooh,
What'd you get?
Popcorn shrimp.
Oh, hell yeah.
French fry.
Oh.
Okay. We're just gonna wait for Livy. Whelp. Okay.
Are we allowed to split the party? Is that illegal?
It's not
That is
illegal.
No,
illegal.
you're not. It's not illegal.
So, Hoomst goes with Hoomst then. What's your plan?
Well, if I remember correctly, the artist, the struggling artist who died, he was like obsessed with painting Belvedere Castle, right? And moths. Wasn't that like he was like obsessed with that area?
Mm-hmm.
Central Park.
Oh, okay. So just the whole park, not specifically the castle.
That was one of the things, I think.
So there's actually been a number of artists. So there was paintings in the Oak Room at the hotel
Mhm.
that were commissioned a long time ago, one of which was of Central Park. And then this other guy who you saw was dead, he also had this obsession with Central Park.
So we should go look for moth iconography at Central Park.
We can. It's a big place, but maybe we could use those images as a guide of where to look. I mean, I feel like he painted a lot of landmarks, but there are a lot of landmarks. So that does help us narrow it down.
Did Livy make it back yet?
Guess not.
Nope.
Okay, I am back.
Hey.
Well, that's so funny.
Welcome back. I've been thinking about splitting the party and going to look at Central Park for moth iconography.
Okay.
Mostly because I'm dumb. Personally, me, Faye, I'm dumb, and I've also never been in a subway system, so my brain is having a really hard time visualizing like where we're at a lot of the time. So I was like, I could just go somewhere that would be easier for my brain to understand.
You're right here underground.
Yeah, but like talking about going to different doors and different areas where it says people aren't welcome and authorized personnel only, and I'm like, is this just like a door? Is it like, is there a whole area that normally is like this? I don't know.
It's kind of like tunnels that sort of run parallel and probably snake around a bit between the different crisscrossing underground subway lines. It's probably the best way to put it.
Have you never seen a subway tunnel before?
I mean, like in movies and TV shows, but like I've never been in one, so I'm not like. In a movie, there's never like, oh hey, that area over there is the do not cross zone, you know?
I mean, it's usually just like a door in the side of the wall of the station somewhere that'll say like staff only or no entry or something like that, and that's
Okay.
what we would have lockpicked. Oh, that's what I lockpicked. Yeah. And then
I
that
posted in
basically
references.
there's so basically between stations, yeah, so you see that pathway, it is
Mhm.
blocked at the actual mouth of the tunnel that enters into a station by a gate. So the way we would have circumvented that is to hop down onto the tracks, go past it, and hop back up again,
I see.
which is what would be hard to do in front of the police officer.
Gotcha. That makes more sense.
So that's where theoretically we might try to get back to, because there's exits.
Here you go. Here's like a
and
perfect
doors.
image. Imagine that like behind you is where the like a terminal is, like where the
I see.
train would like pull up, and you guys are like, you had to like navigate around like a little gate or unlock a gate to get back down in there.
Just that little thing right there.
Mhm. Some of them go all the way to the ceiling.
That one that you guys had to pick went all the way to the ceiling.
Gotcha. I assume, otherwise we probably would have just jumped in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was not rinky dink like that one.
They're like, listen, this barely keeps people out floor to ceiling.
And then if you see
In New
like
York.
on the opposite side, there's like a little like tunnel where it kind of like you can see like where there's like a cutout for like a door where you can like
Mhm.
walk in. That's kind of like the thing that you came out earlier. You would have found just like a little tunnel offshooting that somewhere.
So we're looking for another. That's at least what Arachne is looking for, is another door like that might either have a moth iconography or even just something that says Jefferson Courthouse. That's what I think Arachne is looking for.
I
If we
think
can get back.
Finn would be looking for moths and looking for anything that might say Solomon and Black.
Mm-hmm.
SMB.
You do eventually, as you're moving down, find some heavily secured looking doors with some sort of like pretty primitive electronic security on the doors, as well as directly next to it. Since you guys are looking for it, I won't make you make any rolls. You do eventually find a very similarly marked moth passageway leading down behind another set of this locked gate that leads down towards the sewers. Takes you out of the subway system and into the sewers.
And it's behind a locked gate, you said?
It is behind another like locked wrought iron gate. And then there is another entrance that you see that might lead up to the Jefferson Courthouse, but it is like heavily secured.
I kind of want to go this way, since it's labeled with the moth. Does anyone disagree?
I am intrigued by the moths. I'm okay with this.
All right. Now, is this going to be like trying to lockpick it before getting smushed by a train? Or is it up on the platform with us?
It's up on the platform with you.
Okay. So she will do a lockpick, just a standard. Hey, a 6.
Yeah, if you're able to pretty easily open this, it seems like many people have done this before you.
All right.
And you make your way down into the sewers of New York?
She ties a bandana around her mouth and nose.
I'm surprised people don't do this everywhere in this city.
Hang on, I gotta do something.
Into the sewers we go.
I'm trying to think of it into the sewers, into the thick of it, and nothing's happening.
No, that's no.
Into the shit of it. Hey, there we go.
Oh my god.
By the way, it is pitch black down here, so I'm gonna have to apply some light. Who's holding a flashlight? Everybody?
There's one attached to the camera.
Arachne is for sure.
Think I have a flashlight? 1 second.
Me staring at the lovely paper doll.
Hey.
I love the tool.
What the fuck?
I actually do have a flashlight. Huzzah!
We just ended up in the sewers?
Hey, lots of things happen in these sewers.
We are in the sewers.
Giant rats. Like gianter,
God.
you know?
Ben, do you want a dog? Want a rat?
A rat
Oh,
dog?
No thanks.
You sure? I can catch you one.
No, I actually have a Pomeranian at home.
That tracks, yeah.
No, oh my goodness.
Alright, you should all have your flashlights on.
Hell yeah.
So there's the ominous red glow.
I didn't even know. I had to zoom out. Like, oh.
Is there any sound of movement other than like ambient drip drops?
Not really, no.
Okay. I'm gonna say I think we should go towards the red glow. Does anyone disagree?
Sounds good to me.
Is this something we have to jump across?
It is. Yeah, it's about 5 feet down.
This is
You gotta be kidding me.
Arachne's.
This is like a kind of pipe
specialty.
that you should be able to crawl up on, and once you crawl up on the pipe, you'll be able to see over it.
Okay. I mean, Arachne's thing is parkour type stuff, so I feel like
It has
that's
a little
thing
ladder.
to be able to do. Yeah, we'll come up the ladder then. Yeah, Arachne will go first if people want. Up and then is it like a jump from there to there kind of thing?
I mean, if you wanted to, if you wanted to just jump over, you can. But there's this, there's also this pipe next to you that you could get up on to get a better look at the tunnel that's on the other side of it, because the tunnel continues this way.
Okay.
It's just
it
blocked by
does-
like a pipe that goes across, and you'd have to kind of crawl over it or crawl under it.
Arachne would go over, up and over. It does say there's a wall, so I can't look yet, but... Ooh! Let's see. Okay. There is another hallway down here. Nothing ominously glowing, but that doesn't necessarily... I mean, that can just be like a red exit light down there for all we know.
Were you done? Sorry.
Yeah,
I figured you were done.
Arachne's gonna jump. Does she have to roll for that, or is that something
Nope,
we
you
can
can
just
just jump.
do? Okay. Boop. It only smells a little disgusting.
It smells terrible down here.
Yeah, it does.
This
it really
entire
Only
city
a little.
smells disgusting. Is it look like it might be a shorter jump if I were to jump to this little bridge? Right? I mean, that's got to be closer and like wider and
Made of
just-
damp, soft wood.
Mm. But it catches me, right?
It does.
That would have been so funny. You guys coming?
Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll hop over it. Do I have to roll?
No,
No.
we just jump. Oh, hang on. Okay, I think they are just red lights.
They are red worker kind of hazard lights that kind of glow very faintly. If you weren't using your flashlights, this would be the only way somebody could navigate around down here.
Okay. These
They're
ladders
high
are
up
just
too,
exits.
floodlights.
Okay. Are these exits back up to road level?
Where? What are you talking about?
I'm pinging below us right now.
You
here,
do
like
see
you said.
some ladders that go up towards manhole covers, yeah.
Okay. Hmm. Boy, this is a big area. I kind of want to go this way. Up this way. Well, I'm gonna do it unless nobody stops me.
Yeah, you're
Sure,
good.
I'll go with
Hop
you.
up, baby girl. This is your thing.
Behind some grates, you hear the whirring of machines.
Hmm.
The flow of water from pipes above.
She's definitely looking for that symbol still. It looks like there's a slightly wider area up ahead. Can I jump over here?
Sure.
Ew, what the fuck is that?
Me over here just like,
It's ectoplasm. Don't worry about it.
Isn't that like dead ghosts? We should be more concerned then.
what the fuck?
Oh, there's like
Oh,
a...
not another one of these jumps.
You got it. You can do this.
Oh, you got this, champ. Look at you go.
I'm carrying way too much to keep doing this.
Here, big strong boy, come on.
My assistant's not here, okay?
We're split up.
little red map. Oh.
Hmm?
Sorry,
Oh, the rat, yeah.
Mouth,
We've
sorry.
split up already.
Whoa.
Oh shit.
Hmm.
Is that a
Oh,
sewer
God.
for little people?
Oh my god.
They got a whole system just for the rats over here.
This whole city is a system for rats, so.
I'm gonna get you one, man. Best friends with your Pomeranian. Be besties.
Hmm. Is there. So this looks like some sort of general debris. Is there anything in here? As Syl is gathering rats.
Nothing. Let me live.
Syl pulls out like a little pipe.
Listen, I'm just gonna start putting rats in my pocket. Eh. Coat pocket rats.
You're gonna catch something. These are not pocket rats. Is there
They are
anything in
pocket
here? Anything's a pocket rat.
So this
turn,
is
no?
behind kind of like a locked metal grate. There seems to be some just like tools and stuff that maybe a worker would use behind here.
Okay.
Pipe wrenches, the like.
Okay. I personally am using meta map knowledge that there's plenty to go past this little circular junction. Where is Finn?
Guys, it's really dark in here. Where are you all?
Oh, buddy.
Well, she seemed rather interested in those red lights, but that jump looks far.
Oh, where
Oh.
is it going?
Pause. Am I in trouble?
Finn,
Oh no.
Oh!
as you round this corner and peer down the long hallway, you see two figures just for a moment slip through a door up here.
Like people figure? Like alligators?
It's pretty
Like
dark.
rats?
You
Like
see other people,
lions?
figures, humanoid, tall. Other
Hey, is
people,
that you
perhaps.
guys? Please tell me that's
It's
you guys.
the tall
Oh.
whites.
They stop for a second before moving in and slamming the door shut.
Castro, please. Wait, there's a door in my way?
Now, where has all this been going on? Do we see this, or
There's a door on between you and them, but you saw, if you move up one more, Agent, this door is where you saw them go in. No, but you guys do see Finn come running past this way from down this hallway.
Where did he go?
honestly, I'm not sure.
Oh,
Well, okay.
call out Finn.
Finn! You guys, why did you lock the door?
Where are you?
Where are you?
What are you? He turns around, wiping slob and tears from his eyes.
Oh.
Oh.
I thought you guys went through that door over there and slammed it. What the heck?
No, someone's slamming doors?
Yeah, that door over there. And he points to.
Over there.
I
What
tried to
did they-
ping the door and it made the locked rattle sound. That's funny.
As you guys stand here for a second, clear as day on the wall next to this door,
Oh god.
moth symbol.
Oh!
Oh, motherfucker. The cult's down here.
She's gonna gently pat Finn's back and offer him some tissues and say, "Do you want me to try to open this door while you compose yourself?"
I'm composed.
You sure
Ah,
are.
Yeah. He
Aw.
stands up and he pulls out like a little handkerchief bandana that's branded with Ghost Locker, and he. Okay, sorry about that. I'm fine. I thought you guys trapped me down here, and that would have been fucked up.
That would have been fucked up. Can I try to unlock this gate? Or is it unlocked?
It is locked.
Okay. I'm gonna risk it because I feel like this is one of the first solid leads with people that we've had so far. Oh my god.
God.
You take a stress.
Uh-huh.
This lock does not budge.
Can I try again?
One more time, yeah.
I feel like 2 per is the max. I feel like I need to fucking... I don't take another stress because the 6 was the first one.
You are able to click open this with a decent amount of noise being made. You guys are definitely giving yourselves away.
Mm-hmm.
With all this yelling and lights and the rattling of this.
Well, they definitely know we're fucking here.
Also, the door
Oh, God.
screeches open.
Well, we're in the sewers, okay? Like, how many people
Yeah.
are listening to the sewer?
There's like all kinds of goings on in the sewers at 9:30 p.m., right?
All kinds. Every kind of people.
We are rats. Well, are we gonna continue on this way? I don't want to budge the line, so it's
Let's fucking
fins
go!
in first. Fins in first.
There's still a door in my way.
Oh, we can't go.
Whoops. Yeah, the only way to... There's no such thing as a door that's see-through on Foundry.
Oh, gotcha.
So it has
That's
to
something
just
we
be a
should put in.
see-through wall.
Yeah.
No, they have the opposite. They have doors that you can pass through but that aren't visible.
Huh.
And they have secret doors that only open once I reveal them to you, but they don't have... Yeah, you should be able to walk through now.
Okay. It was this door over here. Oh, oh shit, fuck, ass, damn it. Oh, Finn!
Shit, fuck
Wow,
ass,
you said I was
damn
supposed
it.
to be first, so I moved up to
A
mid.
Sorry.
buzzing horde of moths flutters down from this hall, coming directly at you guys.
Can't help it.
The,
Now it's a 4. What the hell?
It's how many spaces it is from you.
Oh, the terror, by the way, that I feel seeing a red bordered token in Cthulhu cannot be understated. I mean, are we going back the way we came, or are we just trying to everybody back up? And then if she can like grab
Swim away, swim away.
grab Finn by the back of his collar,
There's
And-
more.
yank him out of the way. We'll pretend Kestrel moved. I'm yanking you back. There we go.
Moths begin
Kid.
to pour from around the corners.
Oh god. Can we like... Oh shit, there's more of them. Are they like coming for us?
Why are we not
Yeah.
running?
They're coming
let's fucking
directly
run.
at you.
We're fucking running. Let's move the tokens. Oh Jesus.
You all take 1 stress.
Understandable.
I would like for you all to roll me 1d6.
2. I love that for me.
Did my roll go through? Oh, no, it didn't. Okay, 1 second.
I did not see one from you, no.
Well, I rolled terrible.
As you guys attempt to flee, and these moths begin to flutter around you, drawn now, as you see all too late, directly to the flashlights which you had been waving around.
Oh.
Several of them firmly bite the two of you, their long proboscises extending from their neck or from their faces to bite you like a mosquito. And you feel, as you slap the side of your neck, blood.
Gross.
The two of you take an additional stress.
Oh god, I have a lot more stress this week.
How do you deal with this situation? I'm just throwing it to a bit of a role play thing here, so we can have a little bit of drama.
Running and running and
Can-
running and
Can I say turn off your flashlights and I keep mine on and toss it over here to try to get them to go to the light?
You can certainly try, yeah.
Okay, let's do that. I'll tell you guys to turn off your lights. I keep mine on and I toss it. And I feel like this is a heavy-duty mag light, so it wouldn't like break and crumble, because mag lights were around in the 80s, so it wouldn't like shatter into plastic garbage when it hit the other side.
Sure. Why don't you make me a roll to throw this?
Okay.
Just 1d6.
Fuck.
I'm gonna say that you go to throw it across the way, and it kind of clangs on the side of the sewer grate before falling right in the water.
Is it still on?
It's on, but these moths, they're on your butt. You can kind of bat them away and run like hell.
Yeah.
Unless any of the rest of you have anything else. Any
Hang on,
other
I have to get a
attempts.
cable. I have to grab a cable to charge my headphones because they are dying. 1 second.
This is
I
just
can
a
still hear, but-
in-the-moment role-play thing, if any of you had any reactions that you wanted to do.
That was mine! Someone else could chunk their flashlight.
I'm not particularly keen on getting rid of my flashlight. I probably have a lighter, but I don't have anything to set ablaze, really. I don't know. This is the 80s. Do I have hairspray?
Ha!
Maybe not on you.
Flamethrower, let's go. No, that's fair. I don't know. I guess I'm just gonna dive for safety and try to.
Yeah. You both get bit to shit by moths as you flee.
Fucking hell.
Oh my god, fucking... I get here just in time to see fucking Finn already gone.
running and running and running.
I mean, yeah, we're getting the fuck out of there. Do we take like an injury?
You don't take an injury. It's not that severe.
Okay. Just stress, which
Just
is also bad.
stress.
Yeah. I'm gonna get a fear of moths from this. Are you guys coming this way?
No, wait. What is the fear of insects called? Not
Not
thalassophobia.
Thalassophobia is the ocean. Fear of insects. Entomophobia.
Entomophobia.
That tracks. That makes sense.
You guys are all fleeing?
For now, can we kind of watch and see if the moths kind of dissipate at all, or do they kind of stay as hordes? You guys, we should have brought mothballs.
Once they kind of chase
have
you off
brought
from this area,
moth-
you can see that they kind of recede into the walls again.
We should have brought mothballs, you guys.
Well, can we get mothballs?
We'd have to return here, and I feel like us screaming and running for moths means that these people know that someone was down here. I mean, we could have just been vagrants for all they know, I suppose, but since Finn, wherever he currently may be, said that he saw people.
Guys,
Wow,
I found a door that opens.
You are gone, aren't you? I don't think we could even hear you. I think he went this way.
Is that real?
No.
I'm loving Finn commentary right now. It's giving me life.
Fuck, I
No,
pressed
there's
my
no
push to talk
skeleton.
button, and I logged out of the map.
Finn commentary is the best. Is that real?
There was a skeleton on the floor.
No, there's no skeleton.
Look, I hope you guys know that I made a ghost hunter who is a big scaredy cat.
Mm-hmm. Listen, you know it's real.
There is the skeleton of a giant rat in here.
Was that the giant
What are
rat?
those?
No, not the rat.
His name was Jimmy Fonzarelli.
Jimmy. Oh no.
He got clipped back in fucking 87.
Mm-hmm.
Jimmy.
Bad
Oh,
year.
Jimbo. What happened, Jimbo?
He he craved too hard for the cheddar.
Damn it.
Mm-hmm. Got many a rat.
Well, looks like Finn won't be getting, his pet rat. Sorry, champ.
I just had this great idea for a rat named Charles Entertainment Cheese.
So stupid.
When did they?
Oh my god.
Wait a minute. One of the guys who created Atari created Chuck E. Cheese. I just discovered.
Oh my god. Guys,
Down the hallway, you guys hear some voices. Maybe they went this way.
Oh shit.
Can
Oh,
you
did you guys hear
quietly?
that? Maybe it's Maybelline.
You check that way, I'll check this way.
Can I tell us?
Shut the door.
Can we quiet? Is this like a kind of door, or could we close it quietly?
You could close it as quietly as possible.
Oh god.
Should we just
The way it
hide?
was said.
Can
And
we
I
pin
pulled out my
it?
gun.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you guys to get your backs against this wall as well. I'll stand on this side of the door. Kestrel, do you want to stand on the other side of the door? And then you guys, Finn,
Sure.
get over here. Against the wall. Yeah.
How are you guys hiding? You're just putting your backs against the wall?
I mean, is there anything in here to hide behind?
Maybe there's some debris, there's some... I mean, you could... Not really. I'm just looking to throw it to you guys to make any kind of way out of,
Is this like what's in this corner? Is this like a shelf type?
It's like
deal?
some pallets.
Can I get underneath them or no?
Yeah, you could kind of stack them up in a way and kind of cower.
Yeah, that's perfect. That's like exactly what he would do. And then the camera's pointing towards our friends.
Oh my god.
No, the flashlight is off though. But it's ready to turn on to blind someone who opens the door. It's some good old fashioned Dead by Daylight style.
Arachne is just going to pin herself against the wall as much as she can with her gun ready. She doesn't have her flashlight anymore, so that's not on. And you guys turned your flashlights off, so...
I will also be ready with gun drawn, just in
Hey,
case.
team gun. I cast gun.
This is kind of all we can do at the
Click.
moment, I think.
Click, 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 click. Heavy boots on the floor. as somebody walks past on the opposite side.
Is there any other...
Oh, I hate that. I'm sorry.
Could you see something?
Yeah.
Did it look
You
like a
can't see
person?
It is. Oh my god. I ain't saying shit. Just. Oh. God.
Splash, splash, splash through the water.
The...
Oh my god.
Everybody in the room, you hear the most muted, like.
I feel like Arachne and Kestrel are kind of doing that quiet communicating thing that you kind of learn in like the military and stuff like that, where we're trying to communicate, where she's trying to understand what the two of them are seeing.
Just as you have stopped holding your breath,
Oh fuck.
Oh shit!
I'm so scared.
Gonna. Oh, there's a thing there.
Shit. Oh.
somebody walks past the door and peeks their head in. What in
We
the...
are... Do they see us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I
I assume
guess
so. 'cause
I
I'm-
assume you are shooting this person, killing,
Yes,
hitting this
I-
person.
Could
I think the plan is to shoot. Yes.
we have... Could...
So loud.
Do we have silencers?
I know. I don't.
I have loudencers.
Oh no.
Or if they peek their head in, is there a chance to pull them in the fuck here?
Yeah, if you
Yeah.
wanted to make kind of a quick reaction to try and drag them
Yeah.
in.
I could try and drag them in.
They did say
Could-
something out loud already.
Yeah.
Did we
I was
hear
thinking-
more than one person?
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh shit. Okay, we heard more than one person.
Then I'm probably...
There's probably
I
no
mean,
quiet anymore.
They haven't...
Blast them.
They haven't... Hmm. Would we... Is this a situation where we are going in, like, trying to kill people? Like...
I don't think I'm ever in a situation where I'm going in and trying to kill people.
This guy, by the way, is wearing some pretty stereotypical cult garb. He's got
Yeah,
a
he is.
long, pointed red cap
Yeah.
and
Ooh, pointed.
a cloak on the back.
You know what? No, pulling this much. I changed my pulling him in. Somebody wants to fucking shut the door. We just work with one at a time.
So,
Like
I
some
mean,
shit.
somebody needs to make a grab against him. If you're
Yeah,
going to try and
I'll
do
make-
that, somebody
I'll
needs to
make
make
it
a roll to try and do this, or you need to kill him immediately, or to like act quickly, because you get one thing, basically, is what I'm saying, before
Okay.
this guy squeals bloody murder.
Can Syl yank him in and Arachne hit him with the butt of her rifle? Or with the butt of her gun to try to just knock him out? Because it's quieter, in theory.
I will risk it to try and make this work.
Me too.
Sure. Let's have you both do your rolls.
Now, this is... I don't know if this would count.
You're
For
gonna
her
have
thing.
to make a dark die roll.
Yeah.
So would that be a
Just two.
3d6 or a 2d6?
So you're trying to make an attack.
Basically.
And I'm
You're
just trying to
attacking
grab him.
with just like you're just pistol whipping this guy.
Basically to try to knock him out, because that'll be quieter than shooting the gun.
I would say then just 2.
Okay.
And then for our grab roll, I would say also just 2, one of which is your dark die.
Gotcha. Oh please, nice guys. Hello. Hey, it's me. You're please. Hey.
I'll
grab
you
him,
did
but-
great. Yeah.
Arachne, you swing your gun down and just wildly miss. But luckily, Agent Syl is able to kind of wrangle this guy into a bit of a chokehold, where you can
I'm
see
using that
his
hood.
hood falls back, and he is, gasping. I mean, you have a choice whether to kill this guy or
Did you
let him
not-
go, and he's
I'll
probably gonna
choke this-
yell.
I'm choking this motherfucker out. Somebody want to shoot him? I could shoot him. No, I'm choking him out.
Do we not want to question this dude? Like, try
Alright,
to
guys, better answer
interrogate?
questions quick.
Oh, he's flailing.
Oh, damn him.
He digs his elbow into your side. Actually, make me roll me 1d6.
Oh fuck! All of us?
Nope, just Agent Sill, the person who's wrestling with this cultist.
Let's go, baby.
It is.
You do not take any damage from him flying around, but you do take an additional stress.
Oh. Okay.
Could I punch him in the face?
Yeah.
Put him out quick. Just really quiet. Put him out.
I'm imagining just the little feet on the concrete struggling. And then wham! You punch him right in the face.
And I don't take an additional stress because I did from that earlier dark die roll.
Sure. And you punch him right in the face, and he goes right down.
Do we hear any footsteps coming towards us?
Not presently.
Can I try to quietly close the door? At least not all the way to the click point, but maybe to like 90% of the way?
Sure.
God, I hope he has this book. Does he have this book on him?
No, he's not holding a book.
Dang it.
He's
Or
just a
we're
guy in a
checking his
red robe.
pockets. We're checking his pockets for ID,
Yeah, that fucking
anything.
hood.
He's not wearing any ID. He's just wearing kind of old school robes. He does have this nice amulet locket that has a moth on it, though.
Alright, guys,
So-
strip him. We'll tie him up. Who's getting in the outfit? Finn? Huh, buddy?
Absolutely not.
Damn it.
Is there anything in the locket? Is it actually a locket?
No, it's just a
Oh, okay.
pendant with this moth sigil on it.
Dead ass stripping him though. Somebody's getting in this outfit. Arachne?
As you take off his clothes, you can see that just like a couple of you have gotten these bites from this moth, he is covered head to toe in these little moth bites. He looks frail, a little sickly even.
Oh, ew.
And he's not wearing normal clothes underneath? He's just
wearing like weirdo robes.
Yeah,
No ID or anything?
he's naked.
Not on him.
What about
Can I take a picture of his face?
Sure.
I want to compare it to the missing persons reports.
Mm-hmm. Good call. Arachne does not want to put on the robe, but if no one else fucking will, she'll get the job done. She's not much of like a talking person, so if there's somebody who's better at talking to people.
Well,
Alright, since I stripped him, I just put alright, fine. Puts the shit on.
You don't have to wear the hood right now.
Oh no, full committal.
Committal to the biddle, I respect it.
Committal to the biddle. I love moths so much.
I mean,
They're a
Here's
little big on you, or a little small on you, but they fit.
maybe that'll help be distracting.
Just silence. Like
Look, if you
I-
really want me to wear them, I'll put them on. You look really not happy.
I mean, if they're if they're tight on Sill,
right.
Oh, they were tight. Sorry, I thought they were.
yeah.
They're a little tight.
My bad. I thought they were bad.
This guy was a little smaller than you are.
Yeah. It's alright.
And what is this like sewage, yucky gunk? in
Water
here?
filtration, basically.
Poo goop.
This is what the water looks like here.
Unfiltered.
Remind me to never order a drink anywhere ever again.
Can Arachne's gonna
Imagine what the
drag.
coffee was made out of.
Mm-hmm.
I
We'll
think
drag.
I think he
over here.
vomits on the floor when you say that.
Sorry, buddy. Sorry.
So, okay, it sounded like they were coming from this direction, right?
Just still putting their glasses over the hood.
Oh
Eye
my
holes like until I could think
Arachne
of.
gives you 2 thumbs up. Like, do you want to go step out first? Arachne
Yep.
feels weird having someone else go first, but
Just gonna take a little. Oh god. A little peek, see? Not even a peek, see, just walk the fuck. Oh shit, go back.
go back in.
I was going out first. What are you doing?
Yeah. Well,
You hear some footsteps coming around the corner.
we might want to.
Astro, I love you so much. Go back in.
What direction are those footsteps coming from?
That way, you might want to go back.
Yeah, you should hide, and then we can have our in disguise person say, "I think they went that way, but I'm checking in here." Or are you just running? Oh, okay. Well, Kestrel's gone.
Lucian! Did you find them?
I mean, what's the plan? Are we not just booking it? Like,
No!
they're coming after us.
Some
we
guy
got
yells
somebody-
down the hallway towards Agent Sill.
Syl is in disguise to throw them off where we are, so we were gonna hide until they were thrown off our trail.
Okay, well, I'm just hidden further down. I guess that'll work.
I don't see them anywhere here.
Did you check the filtration room?
I did. Nothing
Then
in
come
there.
on, we have things to do.
Okay. The thumbs up that is in the mind, like, good luck, you guys. I'm a part of the team now.
Oh no.
Oh god.
It's almost time.
Right.
We are quietly following.
Oh lord. Hard to do.
If you're lucky, tonight you'll have your transformation.
It's all that I've ever wanted.
It sounds really bad.
By the way, we tied up that guy. Arachne would have absolutely had some rope on her.
Yes, this way. The gate was already open, as they just opened it recently.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't even know you were grabbing it.
Come on, hurry now.
Fuck. Oh my god.
You guys see as Agent Sill and this cultist disappear behind these doors.
What the fuck?
Now get back to work. And this guy kind of moves off.
Oh lord. What is work?
This guy here kind of looks at you through his eye holes. And then for a second, and then kind of goes back to what he's doing.
Just gonna try and take his lead on the other side.
So these are coffins, inside of
Yeah.
which are a number of dead bodies,
Oh, I
each of
love
which being cleaned and prepped by someone in this room.
that. Oh,
Oh boy.
oh, lovely.
Washed.
Oh my god.
Can I listen at the door? Does it just sound like the two of them in there?
It doesn't really sound like anything. There's
Yeah.
just some occasional dripping of water as there's bowls of water to bathe these corpses.
Arachne's gonna look at Kestrel and kind of be like, if we make a noise, maybe we can get that one to come outside and get him.
Sure.
Can
You
we
want me
like...
to like?
I
Hey
do
guys,
hope.
wait, I got this. And
He seems to have a plan.
Okay.
he runs back over here. He runs over here where he remembers seeing a big rock. And then he runs back. And he tries to find like the deepest part of the water to make a big old kaplunk with the big rock.
And Arachne and Kestrel are waiting for that guy to stick his head out because he'll probably be the one to do it.
Okay.
Wait, let me go over here. That way he'll have to look straight at me.
Yeah, let me
And he
see.
won't expect
I'll
it.
hide
Well,
behind some
seems so busy.
rocks.
So busy cleaning a body. Like, oh, I cannot be bothered.
Is that a wheelbarrow? What the fuck? Alright, you guys ready?
Thumbs up.
Alright, down here he's gonna kerplunk a big rock in as close to them as possible. And then he's gonna yell, "Oh fuck, I fell in!"
And we are ready to like knock the fucker out as soon as he looks outside, basically, if he comes out to
We're gonna
investigate.
try.
Yeah, we're gonna try.
Clunk! And you can see inside. This guy looks up and looks over at you, Ancient Sill. I thought you guys said you didn't find anything. And he kind of moves over. Hey, boss!
Oh, shit.
There's something at the door again. Sill,
Oh god.
I will say that this is your moment of action. If you want to, you can bolt for the door and try and unlock it.
Mm-hmm. Well.
Or you can wait for them to do whatever they're going to do and keep your character.
Okay, I'm gonna. God, I'm gonna bolt for. I'm gonna try and open the door. Bolt, open the door.
Make me a roll. Just because, not to like actually perform the action, just to see how your nerves are reacting to this.
Oh, can I risk it for
Yeah,
the biscuit?
absolutely. Just to add a little spice.
Add a little spice to the situation. Yeah.
Spicy.
Oh, it's spicy.
You sense this moment and are able to move to the door, and for just a moment you falter with it for a second, enough for these two cultists to kind of turn and look at you. What the fuck?
I believe someone's trying to mess with the divine transformation tonight. Guys, get the fuck.
I guess, are we charging in? Is that the plan?
I guess so. Fuck.
That or I can go handle it.
What are you doing?
Oh god. I mean,
I'm gonna
go for the
need
firewall.
I'm going to need we're going to enter a combat scenario.
Oh no.
Huzzah!
So, from where you are standing currently, it is going to be your turn, then their turn. Basically, Mansions of Madness rolls.
I kind of feel
Movement
like this
is,
done
you know,
time.
pretty relative. So, you know, just don't overdo things and you'll be fine.
Is gun time now?
Could be. At least draw them.
Yep.
Anyway, it is your turn. You can all take your turns, and then I will take my turns as the cultists.
I mean, these guys weren't armed from what we could tell, right?
I will totally draw my gun, my Beretta.
Oh, I don't have one even though I should.
Oh, I meant to have one on my paper doll. A gun. Because I am an agent.
But yeah, we got the combat music now.
Hell yeah. Stop right there. Is that what we're going for?
Right there.
Whichever
criminal
one of you
scum.
wants to go first.
Stop right there, criminal scum, and point the gun right at them. We're RoboCopping it in here.
Kid.
Nothing personal, kid. And just see if that makes them stop, and if it doesn't, then fire.
Oh my
It
god.
does not immediately seem to quell them.
It does not.
Does not. You draw, and
Okay.
they immediately, you can see as we start this scenario that a number of them, both of them draw a knife.
Aiming for shoulder, arm, upper chest, not where the heart is, maybe?
Up to you.
Now, since we're agents, would we roll with a 2 or flat
You
or
would roll with
flat?
a 2.
Okay, so if we wristed it would be 3.
Correct.
I'm aiming for the closest one to me. Oh my god, I take another
You
stress.
take a stress, but yeah, you clip this guy in the shoulder. Ah, get them! He yells.
All right.
So I went for
Kestrel?
this guy.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Or
shoot
Sil?
at the same dude because he's closest. So I guess I'll roll a 3d6.
Oh my god, that is the best roll I've
damn.
ever
I mean,
seen.
That is a great roll.
So
What happens? Because I rolled a 6 as my second die. So
So I believe last time this came up, technically it does count as a stress
I've been
Okay.
taking those as stress when I roll the same.
damn.
because it was
okay.
your dark die that you roll.
That's sadness.
So
Yeah, I'm
it
at
is
5 out
a
of
critical
6.
success. You do, I will say, actually, you take this guy out with the second shot. He slumps to the ground.
Kablamo.
What happens when you get 6 stress? Do you immediately just take a disorder and wipe your stress back to 0?
Basically,
Get
did you
Nancy
get up
Drew,
there?
mother-
I'm at 5.
Okay, so yeah, if
One way.
you will take a disorder if you get to stress, and you'll go back down.
Okay.
you better you. Oh god.
All right. Sil, you can go.
Is there enough movement to? He's got a knife, but is there enough movement to get to him?
Yeah, you could move up to him,
Awesome.
just
cool.
bum rush him
Yeah.
as he's trying to draw. They're still trying to we're kind of trying to
Okay.
draw their stuff.
Okay, so I still definitely has that fucking gun in these robes somewhere. And the want is to get up to him and put that gun to his fucking face and or somewhere and be like, I wouldn't do that.
Sure, you gonna take the guy hostage?
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
I want this gun.
Why don't you roll me a d6? Press your luck to be intimidating if you want.
Ooh. Wait, is that a thing? Is that a thing? Just like 2d6?
Mhm.
Okay, I'm gonna press that. I'm gonna press my luck here. Please, dice gods, help.
Yeah, he drops his knife. Okay, I'm like, whatever, man.
Looks like the moths will be in your favor today, buddy.
And then
Put off my head.
the last person would be Holloway, whom I'm assuming spends most of their turn just running up to the doorway.
Yep. Running and going. Guys, I hope you're okay.
You can jump across and get up to the doorway if you want to start your next turn in the doorway.
Oh, absolutely not.
All right, and then it is my turn as moth cultist.
Oh, fuck.
This door flies open. Charges out of the door, holding a knife. Directly at Arachne.
Bitch. The moth cultist, by the way, not the trinket, is the bitch.
Oh yeah, this guy brings his knife and gets a good slash right across the side of your arm. You are now bleeding out of your arm.
So do I type bleeding
Yeah,
in tier
this
You
1
can
and
one's
type
3?
bad.
bleeding under tier 1, yeah.
Okay.
So you will have to apply some sort of medical care.
Okay. Um. Is there?
This guy who just dropped his knife is actually gonna... Well, hang on. This guy's gonna come up and try and wrestle with you, Agent Sill, and try and overpower you. Traitor! What are you doing? I don't want the song to play again. And he is gonna try and make some kind of roll to overpower you. I would like for you to roll me 2d6. Agent Sill.
Hmm?
That guy rolled a 4, then the guy who's kicking. All right, I will say that you are able to fend this guy off as he kind of struggles to wrench his friend free.
Agent Sill is a fucking superhero powerhouse. Oh my
He's
god.
just sitting here, just like, your friend's gonna meet the fucking moth if you don't fuck off.
And then we're gonna have this guy who's now been freed of his friend. He's gonna kind of flail at you and attack you. He is actually going to bring his elbow down pretty hard into the side of you and manage to free himself.
Everyone keeps going for the ribs. What is
And
this?
stumble backwards a little bit.
Howard, motherfucker. God damn it. Yeah.
This doorway's getting a little crowded, but you do see another face
Oh,
poke its way through the door.
Oh god.
Oh shit.
What's going on? And that
So
will
don't
be
get
their
combat.
turn.
Arachne, is there any like
Oh. these
downside
fucking
to
hammers.
shooting in melee range?
No,
In this
no,
game?
you can shoot
Okay.
at point blank.
She's going for the guy in front of her.
Oh yeah, that's a success.
Kablamo. That's 2 shots so far. I don't know how big the magazines are.
We can
How
use
much-
fantasy bullets.
Hey, I love fantasy bullets.
Just don't get too carried away, you know.
I'm going to shoot 100,000 times without reloading. That's the plan.
Oh, what are those movies called?
So were you aiming to kill, right?
Yes.
This
now I am.
this guy just charged straight at
Yep.
you. Yeah, you
cut
you
me.
bring your gun up, and I'm gonna have him see if he can kind of dodge out of the way at all. He'll get a 1d6. Ooh,
Oh my
he actually
God.
does clip to the left a little bit.
Do I get him at all?
I want to say your shot misses.
Bloody bitch bastard. Mm-hmm.
Bloody bastard.
Bloody bitch bastard!
Hello, I am under the water.
Sorry.
Please help me.
That's my turn. Yeah.
It's like my favorite internet video.
I'm assuming it's kind of like a 1 action per go thing.
Yes, it's about 1 action here. So you could move if you wanted to, this guy doesn't have like a grapple on you, so if you wanted to use your movement to kind of like move backwards out of the way, like you can definitely kind of move back.
Just because I'm bleeding. I got slashed.
Yeah, makes sense. Kestrel, Syl, who's next?
Right. Well, I guess I'm gonna shoot at the one nearest me, which is number 3, I think.
You can
You
just
know,
ping my
after
side, yeah.
Arachne has just backed up, I'm gonna keep plinking away.
Sure.
So, anyways, I started blasting.
So anyway, I started blasting. What did I roll last time?
We get 2d6.
You get
I think?
2d6.
Yeah.
So 3 if you wanted to push your luck. If you really wanted to make sure that you got your shot, you could roll that additional dark die.
Alright, I got 2 4s.
You do clip this guy right in the shoulder.
Blam blam, Agent Scully said, get the fuck down.
He is still up and wounded, but he's not fully dead. But you do clip him.
Alright. Yeah, I'm just gonna yell to the room, everybody get the fuck down! Whether or not they listen to me, they probably don't, but you know. I'm gonna say it, just in case.
I mean, maybe. You know? Yelling is a free action, right?
Yeah. Agent Syl?
Syl wants to shoot this man here point
Sure.
blank, but to the point like up in this motherfucker's face since he came up started doing shit. Even
Sure.
though this is the one that's I want that one. But I'm going to go for this guy first.
Yeah.
And I'm going to risk it for the biscuit with 3. Hope to God that there's not 3 1s here. Please. Thank God.
So you do
Syl is
take a
strong.
stress.
5.
But I will say with your successful 6 here, you bring your gun up and you execute this guy. You headshot him.
And I want to look at that bitch and be like, I hope you're ready for a pine box cocoon, bitch.
Oh my god. You should use that in one of your books.
Yeah, no, this is pretty gruesome. This guy's brains get plastered on the wall behind you guys.
That must
And also
freak these guys.
all over his friends who now look horrified.
Yeah. So fucking like you fucker.
How are they doing? These two fuckers.
I mean, they're about to charge at you guys.
She's how I can make this joke, right?
You can make that jump, yeah.
And then am I within range to get to any of them?
To charge one and melee them?
Yeah.
Sure. You're just gonna beat the guy up?
So...
This guy's wounded. This guy is wounded. He's taken a shot to the shoulder. He's kind of holding his knife limply.
Finn's not really a combatant, and it's very clear when he runs in all nerdy-like with a camcorder in both hands to make sure that he doesn't, like, drop it at all. And he uses its momentum as he rocks his right leg back and swings it full force to just try and kick this dude right in the groin. No
Hey.
shame.
There, listen.
Sure.
Who said anything about gentlemen? This is rules. This is fucking warfare.
I'm going to assume not a combatant. That's a 1d6. I'm gonna risk it for the
Sure.
2d6.
Yeah, go right ahead. Give me 2d6.
Nice.
So that does mean you take a stress. And you run in though, and you absolutely nail this guy between the legs. With his shoulder, he's holding his shoulder, and he can't really even do anything. So it's not even like he can like grab himself. He just kind of and falls on the ground. This guy will say is incapacitated.
And
Not
then,
fully dead, but incapacitated.
And then he's gonna move over here to hide I
And that was all 4 of you, right?
Yep.
Are the walls actually made out of skeletons?
There are some bones around, yeah. Big old pile of bones.
There's bodies in these guys.
Them bones. Them
Big
bones.
old
I just,
pile of bones in it.
if I may, real quick. I was just gonna
Agent
say, out of
Sill.
3 or lower, that I got another stress.
Yes.
This guy's knife grazes your cheek, giving you a big nasty cut on your face. You are bleeding now as well.
Ooh, Sill?
Let's go.
And
I
let's
mean,
hope this
listen.
does not end badly for you. Okay. Just as you move out of place to recoil from your from getting cut, the second cultist swings his dagger in hard, right where you would have been standing. If you had not recoiled backwards, he would have just like driven his knife into your gut.
Guys, I'm getting Jabari flesh.
Literally. Except fucking Sill has been the superhero at this point.
I'm getting Jabari flesh.
Just as this happens, you hear a very signature fluttering.
Should have closed the door. Unless they're in here already.
It's the goddamn moths.
I don't like the moth. Oh no, the moths have a fucking token. No, there's two.
The
Oh.
Butterfreeze.
We're fucked. God, fuck.
Are they attracted to the lamps, maybe?
No, they seem to be moving on command.
Fuck.
The fuck?
As they begin to bite at you, Arachne, surround you and cloud your vision, you are not going to be able to fire your gun.
Great.
What you will have to do on your next turn is deal with these moths. Ooh, you too, Kestrel. These moths surround you fully and encompass the both of you, biting and fluttering so much that it clouds out your vision. It is your guys' turns.
I mean, is it possible to just, like, charge forward away from them?
You could try running away, yeah.
I will try. What do I have to roll to do? Just, like, 1d6 or something like that?
Are you attacking them?
I'm just trying to get out of them, because I don't really have anything that would,
Use
like...
the coffin top. Smack the shit out.
Could I grab the coffin top and use it like a fly swatter and try to crush this horde of moths against the wall behind me?
It's a little heavy, but yeah, I'd say you could try and do something like this. Try and start swinging at them to try and harm them. Maybe with your hands or with something that you can find around, yeah.
Is
I will
there,
say
like,
that you
maybe a
just
broken coffin lid?
1d6.
So instead of a whole big one?
Not really. You can maybe find like a 2x4 or something. This is all happening really fast. It's in your confusion. You get 1d6 to do this.
4! My god.
No.
Nope.
These moths are covering you, landing on
Great.
you, crawling all over you. Kestrel, how do you react?
Do they seem to be distracted by my flashlight?
It's hard to tell, but the research earlier was inconclusive on that.
Alright, I want to try to toss my flashlight to the corner of the room to see if they follow the light. It's the best I've got.
Roll me a d6. Yeah, you wave your
Thanks.
flashlight around and then toss it into the corner. And this, where do you toss the flashlight? This horde of moths flutters off into the corner after your flashlight.
Not my flashlight anymore.
Small
Arachne's having a
opening,
bad
let's
time.
go.
Okay. So you could move now if you wanted to, but that was kind of your action.
I mean, can I tackle the moth cultist? Because if I can't do that, then...
So this guy is on the ground. So you could sprint across the room, I guess, and try and push one of them off of the cultist. Or at least move up.
I'm gonna get up in their face. What are you gonna do? What you gonna do? What
This
you gonna do?
this guy's
What
dead.
you gonna do? Oh, he's dead?
See, he got the
Okay.
little skull icon.
Right, well,
There's these two cultists that are left
yeah,
in the room.
okay. What you
Who
gonna-
are, one of them just cut an Agent Sill, and then the other one tried to, so...
They're spicy over here.
Which brings me back to Agent Sill. It's your turn again.
Alright, seeing that. No, that one. Oh man, this one caught me. This one's the one that hit me earlier in the ribs. I'm gonna go ahead and, once again, like the friend down here, I'm gonna try and get that gun right up in point blank. I'm gonna risk it again for 3 to try and shoot this guy, the one up this top dude. Oop, sorry.
Oof.
Good rolls, good rolls.
No, it's a good roll, but you still take a stress.
I mean, it works.
Yeah, he's done. He's gone. Slowly bleeding out on the floor.
It was sorry. I did that guy up there.
My bad.
No, my bad. I love it. That was great. Perfect.
You're like, oh, pardon me, pardon me.
Since this person here isn't grappling me at any point, can I just back up us?
Yeah.
I'm gonna just like a little backup. Blood, the blood down the cheek, fucking blood on the hands, blood spatter places, just like these fucking moth people. That's all. That's it for so. The stress is getting to the. Four. Alright, I gotta behave myself.
Does that mean it's my turn?
That means it's your turn.
Alright, guys. Faye, I love you guys so much.
Mm-hmm.
Finn sits down in the corner and takes out his camcorder and films the moth. You guys, remember that.
Mm-hmm.
But this is
Arachne.
definitely what his ass would do.
Arachne will remember that when she's no longer being swarmed
So that
by
was all 4 of
mobs.
your turns.
I love you
Fuck,
guys.
fuck! He runs back through this door. These moths, finally being distracted by this distraction, set their sights on the nearest person.
What goes around, comes around.
Flutter around Agent Holloway. And will, let's see. How do they do? Okay. They have not, none of them are biting you, but they are getting very close to you. Next turn, they will probably surround you.
This was perfect for the camera, you guys. I'm so happy.
They came straight at the camera.
I have to go move my car really quick because my roommate's leaving, but I'll be right back. I promise. I'm sorry.
Fair enough. We can take a quick 5 if you guys want.
Okay.
Hate to break up
Okay.
the scene at a crazy good point, but we can take a quick 5. I would actually love to.
Mhm.
Guys, I did not plan for Syl to be John Wick, but here it is.
Arachne is a fucking like shitty sidekick right now. She's been getting her ass kicked.
I'm sitting here thinking, I'm like, man, I wonder if I toss the robe onto the moth.
I believe
Alright.
we're all getting our action scenes in here.
Hell yeah.
Right now, my girl is just being swarmed by moths. It's they're listen.
try
I
and
like
catch 'em.
moths.
I'm gonna try and catch him in this robe. Like, get the.
I mean, listen. I wish that we had brought some fucking like hairspray because hairspray is a lighter right now. Oh my god.
Would be. That was such a great idea. By the way, fucking hairspray. Fuck.
Yep.
Next time, bring
Mhm.
hairspray.
If we survive this, she will add hairspray to her kit.
What are you? I'm John Wick.
John Wick, bitch.
John Wick.
My girl, who's supposed to be all like ninja parkour shit, currently losing to bugs. So the dice are telling a story.
God, I hate this shit.
Hmm.
Sorry. Tell me why the remember that the medicine I'm supposed to be taking, right?
Mhm. Mhm.
Supposed to be filled on Monday.
Yeah.
They never filled it. So now I'm going a day without that. And I'm like, more shots. I love that. I love it. I can feel it already.
That's really dumb.
Yeah, I'm not very happy about it.
They have like one job.
Yeah. And I'm sitting here just like, well, it is what it is, I guess.
It shouldn't be.
Yeah. Really pissed off though. Like, fuck, come on, guys. It took for me to call them for them to be like, oh yeah, I guess you need that. And me, I'm like, you think?
It should not be an oh yeah when it's fucking healthcare. Call me crazy.
Okay, I'm back.
Call me crazy.
Hey, I just
Everyone
met you.
This is
I
crazy.
don't
Yes.
I don't think Faye's back yet.
Wow, I did a whole dab and Faye still didn't get back. Yay, we finally did a combat.
And we aren't. Listen, my girl's not doing great, but she's not dead.
Yeah.
Okay, then why didn't you say something? We were waiting on you.
Captain Chat, I said I was back. I didn't want to interrupt Livy.
It's okay.
I don't in chat. Oh, in that
in the,
chat.
yeah, it's
In the
okay.
game chat. There's too many chats.
But yeah, we can talk about that after we're done and not on the recording.
All the
and stuff.
chat.
But yes, there is this one cultist has run off into the space here. Another one is lying dead. Or the other ones are lying dead. One of them still comatose and alive, clutching his arm and groin, as well as these two hordes of moths, one of which is attacking Arachne still, got a 6, and is still absolutely snuffing them out. If they don't do something on their turn to get rid of this, this is going to deal some serious, not only psychological damage, but probably some real damage.
Are they, like, attached? Or
Oh
is it,
yeah,
like,
they
they're
are
flying around?
flowing around her. Like, a lot of them are landing on her, too. You can see her getting bit. They're sticking their little proboscises down, biting like mosquitoes.
Gotcha.
She's not having a good time.
What? I'm sorry. Earlier you said that there are to wash bodies. Is there, like, buckets?
There's some buckets of water here, yeah.
Arachne.
Dude, listen, I'd rather be wet than
I'm so sorry.
moth dead.
I mean, can we make like a torch, like, and wave it around?
I feel like that'll take too long.
I'm gonna throw water on you.
Water on moth wings is a bad time, I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure.
Make a roll. Just roll me 1d6 to see how good this outcome comes. You can roll me a second one if you'd like. To
Roll
push you,
so
to make
good,
yourself-
goddamn, roll so good.
I'm sorry. Roll a second. Or
You can risk
If you want to risk it.
if I want to risk it, let me look at my strap. You know what? One more. One more.
If I get one more, then I'm gonna.
That
Oh
was
my
so bad.
god! That's the worst you've rolled all night!
That's the world all night. Ooh, God.
We'll say technically a 2 is supposed to be a hard failure. So we'll say you're a little bit panicked and you kind of throw this bucket off to the side and it does not hit her.
Okay. As long as it didn't hit you. God damn.
It's a good
It's
idea.
the adrenaline. It's the adrenaline.
Yeah.
I'm a better shot. I can't shoot moth wings.
Oh god, what the hell can Arachne even do?
Strip.
Then and reveal my tender skin?
More places to bite.
Yeah. I mean, they're moths. They can get through fabric, technically, but can I just try to, like, sprint away from, like, the horde of them and just try to get some of them off
Sure,
of me?
you can just kind of run a little bit in. Give me just roll a d6. Again, you're panicked when this is happening, so this is why you're only getting one roll on this.
Oh my god.
I'll say that with that, you're able to kind of move to the opposite side of the room, and run away from them, although they are kind of still fluttering after you. They seem to
Like
have
here?
picked you for some reason. Yeah, you can go, like, right about there. That flashlight is still on the ground over here, flickering.
Would it be possible that I'd be able to, once I get out of there, grab the flashlight and throw it back in their direction?
Sure, you could give me a roll for it. To see, we'll see the outcome of this.
It's gonna be great, you guys. Hey, it's not a 3.
It wasn't bad.
Yeah, you pick up this flashlight, smack it against your hand a couple times because it's flickering, and you wave it again, just like how Agent Kestrel did it. Kind of wave it around in the air and throw it. Where do you throw this flashlight?
I'm trying to throw it probably like here to see it's close to the moths so they'll be more attracted to it, and see if I can get the ones that are attached to me to kind of follow it, maybe. Yeah.
They do, in fact.
Okay. If anyone else wants to try throwing water on them now, they're kind of grouped up. Me and Sill's turns are done, I believe.
Yep, so it would just be Holloway and then Kestrel.
I don't know. Do I have any water?
There are some like buckets of water that were around from cleaning these bodies. If you wanted to do this and just kind of pour them on the ground, you can do that now that they're distracted.
I mean, to like throw the water on the moths.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, I guess that's a D6.
Yeah, give me a, if you would like to. I'll say since they're distracted, you can roll 2.
Oh shit!
Oh yeah,
That's
you
a
are.
perfect.
You are very well able to pour over the top of this and douse the majority of these moths who begin twitching on the floor. Although there are still a few fluttering around, but
Get flooded, moths. Yeah. All right, let's finish off these cultists. God damn it.
There's one left, and he's running, possibly to get friends.
Agent Sill, you are the only person who hasn't gone.
Oh, I tried to
Oh,
throw
that's
water.
right.
Yeah.
I meant our other
Holloway.
friend, Holloway.
Yeah.
And
Is this like a barrier? Can I like slide under or jump over this little?
It looks like it can be closed. However, it's open right now.
Oh, okay. I don't know how far I can go.
I'll say maybe you could make it to those crates. If you actually want to do another, like, action or something, you can.
Yeah. Okay, hear me out.
Mhm.
In my backpack, I rode to you on 212. I don't have a lot of things in here, but one of the things I do have, is these batteries, and I have these keys, and I would like to see if I can combine the keys and the batteries to make a really hot key. Typically you can connect the metal to the metal parts of the positive and the negative of the battery, and you can get a really hot key.
Okay, I love it. You're cooking. All right, well, where are we going with this?
Well, next turn when I can get close to him, I will touch him with the hot key as my attack. But I need to prep it, you know? It's gotta get hot. It takes time.
So you're continuing to film.
No. There are dead bodies on the ground now. I can't film anymore. Once I got the footage of the moths coming at me.
There's no dead bodies in this room.
Yeah, I know, but like after the moths came to me, I was like, actually, there's dead bodies in this room. I can't pan left anymore. So I'm gonna put that away, and I'm gonna take the battery out, and I'm gonna try and heat up this key so I can burn this guy when I get to him.
Help! Help! I need someone to... This guy opens this door.
Oh no.
no.
No idea. What the fuck?
Oh god.
I love the fucking commentary, okay?
What?
Face commentary is unlimited.
That's like a juiced up one.
Oh, you can see that too?
I can, if it's this guy right here, I can just have a line of sight. What's that? I can only see legs.
That's the thing I'm talking about.
I can just see legs.
Pressing through the entryway. Quit moving.
Oh, alright.
Sorry.
Pressing
Oh.
through the entryway over the head of this guy. A being humanoid in shape, but with moth wings and a long snout like proboscis that extends almost down to his chin, flutters through the doorway. There they are! And the cultist turns and points at you in this room, Ethan.
New idea.
This thing towers. It's maybe 7 feet tall, probably.
Oh,
Oh, it
jeez.
has
Enlarged.
more movement.
Spindly. Well, it just moved from the door to here.
Oh, okay.
And it is hovering above the ground. It kind of looks down at you. Its little sucker kind of tastes the air.
He looks
That is this-
dumbfounded. Not that anyone can see his face right now, but
That is the monster's turn.
the best I could describe his facial expression right now is it looks like his face is melting.
Solid.
And as
it-
you're kind of stood here for a second and the key gets really hot in your hand, it burns your hand a little bit.
I've been going last. Should we keep that up? Or...
I know, I was just saying something funny. I assume you're the only one seeing this, so I assume you yell to
Yeah, I
alert
got
the
a new
party.
plan.
Which is why I threw it to you first.
Do you think that this key's hot enough that I could maybe start a fire with these boxes?
No.
No.
Not
There's
really.
so-
I'm
Sword?
running from that thing. Run. Just don't even. Just run.
Can I close this door?
Oh yeah, there's a door here. I'll close it on the. Run.
Okay.
But as he goes to oh god. I hit the button. God damn it. Fuck. As he goes to close the door, he will quickly grab his photo camera and snap one picture of this thing as he closes the door.
Make a roll. 2d6. Press your luck to get this photo, okay? Because you are panicked, but this is your craft.
So wait, it's 2d6. I can't make it 3.
You can make it 3 if you'd like.
Oh, okay.
But I'm just saying I'll give you the second roll because this is obviously your, this is your thing, you know?
Hey, look.
The 4, hey, it went 6 was first, the 4 was the last one. Let's go.
Under immense stress, you take just a moment to the flash. You see even through the viewfinder, the light reflect in this thing's eyes. You got a damn good photo of this thing.
Run!
Slam the door shut.
Yeah, and I'll end my movement there. Even I know I can probably move a little bit further, but I want to like really emphasize that everyone needs to go. And he kind of tried to take his time a little with that photo. So. Probably
Which direction does the door open? Does it open towards us or towards the monster?
Towards the monster.
Fuck, so I can't really... Don't we?
Yeah, everybody should be doing it right now.
Right, fucking. That's all I need to hear.
Use your action to run farther if you can.
Or not Hazel. Arachne is pretty fucked up. Would she be able to go further than this?
I'll say,
She was here.
if you all wish to flee right now, I want you all to roll me 1d6. Or 2 if you'd like to push your luck to flee. And we can just flee the scene.
Oof. Yeah, I can't risk shit right now.
Okay,
I
I
rolled
don't
good.
take another
Hell
stress.
yeah.
I don't take another
Both mine
stress.
were the
Oh.
same, so I automatically take the stress, right?
Oh, Sil!
Well, I have bad news for you. We'll say, yeah, Agent Sill is lagging a little bit behind. You're a little wounded. But with your overall rolls, I'll say that you guys are able to limp out. But not without ultimately all getting a good glimpse of this thing as it chases you through the New York City sewers up to a manhole and forces you all to scramble out into some side alley in downtown New York City where you all are frightened beyond comprehension.
How much stress do I take?
You're all gonna take a D4 stress.
Oh, so that gives me,
Fuck you guys. You all take 4 stress.
Okay,
Well,
I think we all went insane.
God, just.
yeah, we all got a thing there, because I was at 5, so... Does that
I
mean
was
I'm
at
back up to
2.
3?
So you're all gonna get some disorders.
Holy shit.
I was at 2, so I just maxed out. That's cool.
Does that mean I don't
It doesn't
wipe out my
overflow.
turns?
It doesn't
Okay,
overflow.
okay.
So this is all gonna be just right at once. You'll reset back to 0. And then you're all going to roll me a d20.
Did that thing not
3,
roll?
6, 9.
I'm sorry.
No, it didn't.
Yeah, she fine. Another 6. Oh, we got a reroll. Arachne does not like her 3. She wants a 10.
Oh, did I have a 3? I don't see myself on there at all for a d20.
Oh, yeah. For me, I
Yeah.
see mine
Yep.
and then
That's-
yours, and then Kestrel.
That's
and then
really
Sam.
weird.
9, 3,
I'm gonna
6,
show.
6.
I'm gonna show what I see.
I'll take Arachne's 10 for that 6.
So yeah.
Not double up.
Okay, so wait, no, you guys both have 6s. No, wait, so I see.
Ignore my 10. I'm gonna show you what I see though.
Okay, so all right, let's start with on the d20. So a 9. God, where's my chart?
There's no 3 and only 1 of me on mine. That's weird.
Hang on, I gotta open my rule book. I forgot what the disorders are.
I
can't
feel
just
like
Google it.
I feel like mine would straight up just be I'm afraid of bugs now.
Oh, you are all very afraid of bugs now. Gotta go look at the disorder chart. It's been a while since I've had to do this.
We got chased by a Mothman, so. Man. How cheeked up was this Mothman? I have to
Listen, I
know.
was getting ready to fucking say it, like when you hear clapping as he's running after us, and it's his
Oh
But I was
my
just-
god.
God.
We are.
Y'all
we are
need Jesus.
degenerates.
Okie dokie. So for 6 on the for a 6, the common disorder is supposed to be disassociation. So the 2 of you that got 6s are kind of entering into a mild dissociative state brought upon by the moths. You guys are terrified of moths. So that's Agent Sill and Agent Kestrel. For the 3, Arachne, you have an immense anxiety disorder now.
That's fair, yeah.
And then
Just like me.
did I get one from Holloway?
Oh, I got a 9.
Paranoia. You develop a deep and all-consuming suspicion related to a trigger, which is bugs. It may be based in some version of truth, but it is symptoms are completely irrational. You are just very paranoid now. So you can write that as your first disorder. So
I feel like
paranoid,
that.
disassociated, and anxious. All related to bugs.
When when you like see a bug and then every time you like walk on something without socks on and you can feel like it's a bug, I feel like that's just your whole life now.
You flee out in the middle of the night. It's been a couple hours that you guys have been exploring it. It's maybe you check your watches and it's getting past 11.
Arachne's fucked up. Covered in bug bites and bleeding from like a cut on her arm.
Yeah, Sill's cut.
Damn,
on
you
the-
guys got fucked up down there.
It's pouring.
staring.
You slide aside the manhole cover and you all scamper back up into the lamplight above, shivering cold. The water soaks you all as you try and climb out of this manhole, just covered in the filth and grime of the city, regardless of if you want it.
I need to never go into another sewer as long as I fucking live.
Yeah, Sill's like the water is on the face and like the blood is obviously like getting washed away and like still kind of bleeding a bit, but like staring at whatever is in front and past it, just like that was a lot. I think it's just quiet. You guys just see like it's Sill's been joking around this entire time. She's they are just fucking quiet. Like
I didn't really take any damage. You guys should go head back and clean up and take care of yourselves. I'm gonna go buy mothballs.
I will be right back.
What are the chances we'll be able to hail a cab?
Yeah, you can hail a cab.
Yeah.
Hail a cab. All four of you pile in.
I don't think we say anything to the cabbie.
Oh, you guys, he would not go in with them. He would be walking to find a store that he could try and buy mothballs at.
Okay.
He literally took no damage, so like, he just took all 6 mental in one sitting, but it's okay.
Finn's gonna be such a soggy boy.
And then Syl and Arachne will need like medical.
Hey, where am I taking you guys? Man, y'all
Give
look
them
like
the-
shit. You're gonna stink up the back of the cab already. It's only 11.
We'll give you a tip.
Yeah, where's you
Good
gotta
one.
go?
Give him
The
address
minimum
to the
fee's $2.50,
Muse.
toots.
Ugh, cabbies.
I'll put you on the meter. And he starts driving
Mm-hmm.
until you tell him where to go.
Yeah, we tell him to go to the Muse. Yeah.
Ah, you look like students.
Mm-hmm. One hell of a study session.
We'll say that you all arrive back at Washington Muse, but we do have a little bit of another place to go because somebody's sneaking off to go and go to a store or something, right?
Yeah, has Walmart invented yet? Or founded, rather?
There'd be bodegas that would have mothballs in this city as well.
You can find your way to a bodega.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck New York's got, so...
Corner
Find your
stores
way to a
everywhere. You can
bodega.
get chopped cheese. You can get sandwiches of all kinds.
Definitely
You
getting
know.
a chopped cheese. I never had one of those in real life, but I heard that they're really good.
I'm gonna get one the next time I'm in New York.
It's like a scattered burger almost, right? Like,
Kinda? Yeah.
There's a little late night slice place open, slinging pies. Some classic New York shit.
yeah, mothballs and a chopped cheese.
Some people hanging around, smoking cigarettes, waiting for the bus.
He's constantly looking over his left shoulder, over his right shoulder. He thinks every little fucking raindrop is a damn bug, and he's like, what the fuck's going on out here?
You enter into this small bodega. You know, it's classic little convenience store. Cigarettes behind the glass, behind the counter. There's a little deli. Guy sitting up reading a newspaper. Can I help you?
You got mothballs?
He looks up over his paper. Fuck, mothballs? What kind of shit are you into?
The fuck? I'm trying to not get my fucking clothes eaten.
Come here. It's like he looks at his. It's like 11:30. Coming to get mothballs.
Yeah, I seen a lot of moths in the fucking hotel I'm staying at. You got a problem?
Ah.
My money or not? Like, damn.
I don't know if I have mothballs. I don't know. Did you check over there, underneath with the toilet paper?
And he goes over and he looks.
There is a single box of mothballs, crumpled and folded, dusty.
What's the count? How many's he got?
150.
He'll buy it. He'll buy that. He'll buy a pack of cigarettes. And he buys like probably 2 40s, and if they got chopped cheese here, I'll take a chopped cheese. But
They got some chopped cheese.
Okay, nice. I'll get the chopped cheese here too.
I want to eat
Wraps
this.
it
Right,
all up.
Bad.
Hey, you ever seen anybody with a tattoo of like a moth that looks like this?
Tattoo of a moth. You know, I did. I knew a girl in high school who had a tattoo of her moth right on the list, small of her back. Just right across the top. It was real pretty. Or maybe it was a butterfly. I think it was a butterfly. Man, I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't spending much time looking at that.
You've been a great help, sir. Thank you.
Get home safe. Fucking pigs around. He flicks out his newspaper.
Thought I smelled bacon.
And just as you see that, you walk out the front door to see some NYPD people harassing homeless people. Banging their nightsticks on the metal. Clang, 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 clang. Alright, wake up, buddy. Time to move along.
He spits in that direction.
Go back to whatever fucking cockroach hole you crawled out of, pal.
Takes a bite of his chopped cheese and walks on.
There's upstanding citizens here trying to eat their chopped cheese.
Oh, you calling a cockroach?
Do taxis allow food?
You are
usually,
nothing.
or no?
You'll never be anything. A true artist respects the sanctity.
Oh, these things look so
You're
good.
garbage.
Yeah,
All the
he'll
honking.
try and get a cab to go back. Unless cabs don't allow food, in which case he'll
Nah,
walk
you
and
can
eat
get a
fucking
cab.
chopped cheese.
I would hunt someone for a chopped cheese right now.
He strolls back into the muse. As
You
he's
guys
like,
can all be
finishing-
reunited.
finishing the last bite, and he just sets down 2 40s on the table,
Good call.
and then a pack of 150 mothballs. They only had one. Also, I thought the people here like minded their own business. How come like the people who run the bodegas just don't? It doesn't make any sense.
They're bored.
I guess. Anyways, it's getting late. Are we gonna do like a night thing again? Are we done?
She's gonna. Is she so fucked up that she wouldn't be able to like bandage her own arm wound, or would she be able to do that?
No, this is the time where you can all engage in self-care. You technically don't have any stress to reduce, so
Could I
yeah.
clear the harm of which is just bleeding?
yes, you can clear the two of you who got those minor cuts can kind of patch yourselves up, and you can get rid of that minor harm. If you'd like to do a little roll for the role play, you can roll to see how well it goes, though.
Do you think we should stay up and see if anybody followed us? Maybe we should do a watch.
Oh,
I mean, yeah, I could get like the first one, or I could like do the last one. You know, I don't like the middle stuff.
I mean, if we need to keep a watch, I'll keep a watch, sure.
Well, you do need sleep too, though.
Sure, but we can trade off shifts, you know.
Yeah.
Pascal is just staring into nothing, holding a pocket watch in their hand.
Actually, let me get the first one. Actually, I kind of want to get drunk and not get day drunk tomorrow. You know. And he pops.
Alright.
He pops one of the 40s open and he starts pouring one for him, and then he looks over at Syl and pours one for Syl.
There's like a moment where not even looking until finally then glances down at the glass and fucking takes it, throws it back, still has the pocket watch in hand, but it's just like, what the fuck did we just see?
Maybe that's what a transformation looks like.
I'm not gonna lie, you guys. That was I've seen a lot of freaky shit. You know. That's probably that. I think that tops it. We should definitely develop these photos, though. I got a good one. I know it.
I'll do it on during my watch. I need to take a nap. Unless you feel like doing it during your watch. That's my makeshift photo developing room. She points at one of the closets.
Yeah, I'll get it started after a couple drinks. So if it's a little fucky, maybe you could fix it for me. That cool? I'll
Sounds
wait you
good.
for a second.
Sounds good.
Pours another drink.
Yeah, it sounds right to me.
And she goes and flops on a bunk.
All right. Well, I don't want to interrupt any more roleplay that you guys are doing. It is up to you what you guys want to do when you conclude your investigation as well. By all means, you guys have completed the things that were tasked to you by C-Cell for the most part in investigating things, and you could present them what you have as your case, you know, wrap up the envelopes and make your, you know, documents and make your proposal to them and show them what you found. Or you can continue to investigate, find other things. It's up to you. Technically, I would say, given the C-Cell handbook, if we were to look through the C-Cell handbook a little bit, it does say, let's do some classification. Does everybody have a copy of the C-Cell handbook? It's linked in the CDG resources.
I will in just a moment.
I'm looking, I'm scrolling.
Let's identify this entity. What kind of entity do you guys think that this is? By reading our classifications of entities. I will tell you that it is known that the place itself, the Plaza Hotel, was listed as a B-class anomaly. I think, or maybe it was a C-class.
Local to regional can cause localized destruction or loss of life. Present a clear and direct danger to human life, but are more
Yeah,
predictable
they
and
classified it as
containable.
B-class.
Yeah. I wouldn't say the moth guy represents a threat to infrastructure, but certainly to human life.
I'm gonna
mean,
go with A class because it says highly infectious anomalous organisms.
Is it infectious though?
Those moths were in that
I
body.
mean, they were biting people. Maybe part of like the turning it into is like all of the moths being inside you for too long. Maybe we interrupted that one guy.
I mean, it seemed B-class to me.
Although this does say, B does say hostile cryptids.
Yeah.
Mm.
It does seem local to the sewers, at least for now, right? Like, there haven't been
So,
reports of Mothman, so maybe B class?
wait. It says containment is recommended. Standard personnel should be equipped with protective gear. So we could request like some like extra, I don't know, like padded morph suits to protect from their bites.
So you
And
guys
maybe
have
some, like flamethrowers or something.
identified a B class anomaly
Mm-hmm.
living in the sewers of New York. If you were to present that to CCEL and wanted to, you know, also be the ones to continue the investigations, they might be able to provide you with further stuff to deal with that. Be that reinforcements or specialized equipment, etc. But that's up to you guys. You know, we have an hour left of this session, and like, you know, we could do another one if you want. Like, it's up to you guys.
What?
Listen, I like to finish things, but I don't want to speak for everybody. I feel like the only thing that would help my girl with her fucking anxiety is seeing this through, but that would be with like a like a task force kind of shit, you know?
I'm pretty tired, honestly. Excuse me.
Do people not want to?
I'm down to keep going. I think we report our findings and we
Get better equipment?
We see if they want us to continue with equipment or if they want to send other people in.
We would need...
Again, this is you know, my first mission as Agent Holloway. I'm normally just like TV guy.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Mm-hmm. Well, what would we want to get? We would need suits to help with the
You wanna call in CCEL and have another chit chat?
Mm-hmm.
We got a speakerphone.
Yeah, you can call the number, and you know, you could even summon your handler basically and be like, yeah, we want to conclude our investigation. Can you come to the safe house and have a discussion with us?
Oh, sick. Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, handler Nightcrawler. Wrong one. They're eventually in the early hours of the morning, after you guys have had time to rest and prepare any papers or anything that you need to prepare at the end. There comes a knock at your door.
Hello MTV. Welcome to our crib.
I hate that show.
I forgot that this isn't really like a joking environment. My bad.
It's fine. She kind of steps in and closes the door.
Can I get you anything to drink?
I just had some coffee. Actually, she's actually holding a bunch of coffees for you guys and a little thing of donuts.
Hell yeah.
Got you guys some coffee, some donuts. Sets them down on the table. Seemed pretty serious on the phone, so.
I mean, you have the photo developed, right?
If it's the next day, then yeah.
Yeah, it's a couple hours later, or early in the morning.
Yeah, here. I guess we all maybe have looked at it by now, but it should be a clear shot photo of.
Shit, is that Mothman? He's not supposed to be this far up.
That guy's real. Thought he was like a nice, peaceful omen for the people of like Montana or some shit.
Wherever that fucking bridge was.
West Virginia.
West Virginia.
We've Well, I think I'd have to look through it, but I mean, we've identified similar cryptids before. Never normally this far north, though. Just isolated in the mountains of West Virginia.
I assume they're not really ones to like go into populated areas normally, right?
Never.
Harder to stay hidden. There's moth iconography all over this city that we found. I think this runs real deep. He's good, like laying out other photos that we've taken throughout the time there, of just like, you know, symbols underneath the subways and, you know, in different buildings. And we also think there might be a big part of it at Central Park, but we haven't actually had a chance to go there yet. We wanted to see what you guys thought about proceeding. But
Central Park. Yeah, it does seem to be all kind of connected to this, the people who built those buildings.
They mentioned transformation.
Ugh. It's ugly.
So
Ugly
maybe what that thing was one of them after a transformation. They're making their own Mothmen.
Don't like that.
Mm-mm. It chased us.
Well, I'm gonna be honest. B class, like a bunch of mobile B class, is a little bit above your pay grade. But you guys want to keep looking into it, you know?
I'd like to get a raise.
You want to call them the big guns?
I want to take part with the big guns. Anybody else?
I mean, whatever fits the situation. If this team keeps working the job, I'll do it. But
Aw, you like us.
look, I'm not in any position as a rookie to make big claims, you know?
Sounds like we'd like to try to see it through. Not by ourselves, with more backup and equipment, now that we know the situation.
That's to see it through.
Yeah, we could, yeah, we could mobilize a task force to sweep the New York Metro. It would take a couple weeks to clear the whole thing, but it could be arranged.
Probably worth it.
I mean, we know for sure they're in there.
Have an idea of what to look for? The iconography that we've seen? Let's do it.
Alrighty, so I mean, you guys have basically won.
Is this a montage at the very end?
Yeah, I could just spend a bunch of time doing just a montage at the end of like things
God.
happening. I mean, so alright, let's okay. I'm reluctant to say GG. GG. Good game, y'all. You explored New York City.
We didn't murder any watchmen and then call the sheriff about it this time, so that's
The
a
patrol.
marked
All right.
improvement.
Here's what we'll do. Here's what we'll do. I will show you the behind the scenes stuff, and I'll frame it through you and C-Cell just door busting.
Hell yeah.
Wait, can I make this all revealed? I could delete all the walls, but what if I ever want to come back here?
Could you just give us like DM vision, so we don't have.
Kelsey.
Whoa.
Oh! Is that what we would have seen if we pushed further in that downstairs area, or is that in the hotel?
This is in the hotel.
Let's...
You bust a number of cult
Oh,
connections at the hotel.
We were so close!
Yeah, this was just near the elevators. Wow.
Mhm.
We took the stairs.
Damn. Sorry.
Tons of people wrapped up in cocoons that would have hatched into those things. But you and C-Cell managed to bust in and eliminate them. Experiencing a number of strange anomalies along the way, and coming to the revelation that not only is this building itself a B-class anomaly, but that it is connected to that series of underground tunnels, just as everything else is. And that they're all this kind of weird, interconnected B-class anomaly.
Huh.
Like tree roots underground.
I mean, who knows what else is connected in this fucking city? She says in Grizzled Secret Agent.
You want to see how close you were?
Oh my god, are you kidding? We didn't go the one door,
Hey.
we literally managed to avoid it like we were doing it on purpose.
Wow.
Oh my god.
That's funny. Was there anything else really good on this floor that we didn't see? That we would have found during the shakedown?
No, there was only 3 points of interest.
Okay.
It was 666. These couple were. I mean, there was more than that, but you got
Yeah.
these. Those were the only two that you didn't really get to.
Okay. Was there anything in the sewers that we missed that we would have found later?
We can go back to the sewers.
Did we finish this in 3 sessions?
Yeah,
Oh my god.
I kept it pretty light. I'm not gonna lie. I tried to keep it really light. This was your big reveal at the end. You could have fought that guy if
my
you wanted to.
God.
At the back here, if you go towards the back, there's a cult summoning circle where you bust a bunch of these things while they're taking place in their transformation and kick some moth ass, rootin' and tootin' and shootin'.
Oh, there is a heart.
That's creepy.
What about this door? Is there anything?
There was also some water treatment stuff
Mm,
up, but it was a diversion.
gotcha.
No, unironically, Faye, you walked by accident straight to where the cult was.
I'm just goated like that. What can I say? Like,
I mean, listen, you said ghosts are attracted to you. Maybe it's the other way around, even though these weren't ghosts.
We didn't even need to do any alternate endings on this one.
we still can.
Ugh. Hey, we didn't almost lose Ren's character in a fucking alternate dimension.
But yeah, that's our ultimate wrap up. Do you guys have any questions?
I mean, I'm sure I do, if I wasn't a dumbass and could think of
I
them.
mean, there was a lot of other stuff that could have gotten into. The Jefferson Courthouse was connected. It's all connected, just like through this this company. And then there's also some through lines about artists and stuff, where like they really specifically wanted artists because they make better moth people.
Sacrifices?
Yeah,
Huh.
that's why there was so many like artists and stuff. musicians.
Was William Byer in the process of becoming one of those cocooned people?
He would have gotten cocooned for a while, yeah, and then he would have been able to be reborn.
Oh man. We were so close to the coolest shit, and we just managed to be like, no. I mean, we did see plenty of cool shit, but that is funny. It's like we did it on purpose.
I hope y'all had fun in Operation Ghostlight.
Yeah.
So much.
But yeah, no, that was what when I said I couldn't upload the recordings at the start,
Yes.
that was because I had peeked over and you could see the little cocoons on the recording, so.
I cannot believe how close we were to that. Oh my god.
I had so many good, like, let's take a moment to admire all my vignettes. Can we all take a moment to admire all my vignettes?
Yes.
They were
I made
very
like
good.
20. We never got to do this one. Hang on. If you went to Central Park and it was raining.
That would have been a good one.
Ooh, that's beautiful.
I like that. I tried to go to Central Park, and then everybody was like, "What do you mean you don't know what a fucking subway looks like?"
So there's this one, and then this one.
I think we saw that one. That one is very cool. Something about it
There
was
was,
familiar.
you guys never got into the luggage room in the basement of the plaza, which had its own little vignette.
Man. It's fucking cool.
And then there was Moment of Respite, this one that we got to do.
While someone was acquiring a chopped cheese and some 40s.
Some Night City Rain.
Is this from Akira, by the way?
This is from Akira, yes.
Okay. Every time it came up, I was like, "This has to be from Akira," but I couldn't remember like the specific scene.
And this one, very spooky. Oh, we never got to use this one either. Spooky Alley.
It's Al Gore.
Yeah, Al Gore came here.
Nice.
I had another Streets at Night from Akira, probably, or something.
I don't know. It says Xerox. I don't know if that's from Akira. You like that pineapple truck, though?
Oh, there was also a haunted version of the train. The next time you took the train, bad things were gonna happen, but...
Oh man. I want to see a haunt. I'm obsessed with like spooky trains.
Well, maybe we'll have to play it again.
I think we should.
Next time.
I never got to plant evidence.
Oh yeah, what was that? Was that just like stuff to be like, look how haunted it is?
So the thing is that like the show is fake. So everything that Finn's used to doing is like hiding the evidence and then finding it on camera. But then, you know, he lied on his resume and he got the job. He's a real ghost hunter, and he's like, you know, now he's scared as fuck because he's not used to it being real. Yeah, so I was gonna like plant evidence to try and throw us off the case. That was like my whole goal with this character. And I got to like plant a couple things, but I never got to actually come back to them. Or I really wanted to plant stuff that one time, but then Ren's character was standing right next to mine, and I was like, damn it.
I'm sorry.
And then it happened again, and I was like, damn it. And then it's okay. But yeah, one of my anchors is literally called "Did you get any of that?" And it says, when Finn finds planted evidence on camera, it helps remind him that ghosts aren't real. If done successfully, he may remove one's stress.
So you, what do you call an anchor? You roll a d6. You remove that many stress.
Oh, sick. Okay. And then I had the anonymous alcoholic drinking off of camera. Can relieve stress if needed. And then case closed, which was a fourth
Case
wall break.
closed?
Which was that if we got an alternate ending and then we like rewinded time to continue on, that he could break the fourth wall and relieve stress.
Well, I had a ton of fun telling my little New York City story.
We had a ton of fun.
I always have fun playing Cthulhu Deep Green.
Yes, indeed.
That was good, yeah.
And the camera will come to a stop on our story. I know I said it, but again, I do hope you all had fun, and thank you so much for coming and playing in my game.
It was so much fun.
Mhm.
Yeah, no problem.
Mhm.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Mhm.
Yeah.